So we got the boys in studio.
It's the boys.
Little guy Jits.
Hey,
What's up, guys?
The Overby bros. What are you guys selling those shirts for?
What are we selling them for?
Aren't y'all selling them?
For
Are they?
money. For
No,
my
yeah, no
actual cash,
shit.
yeah. You could probably barter with like a lamb, maybe,
A
or
lamb.
something.
One
yeah,
lamb.
We could probably do that.
One lamb is
people
one
get weird,
shirt.
bro.
Yeah.
Damn, that's a fucking... That
Depending on
conversion
the
rate
age.
is a little wild, I think.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
we got a dying dog. Like, what can we fetch for that?
You could get like a sleeve,
that's fucked, man.
A sleeve?
like from the shirt.
Yeah, it's like a rag.
Yeah.
He just insulted your dog. How
Yeah,
you gonna
no,
take
it's-
that,
no,
bro?
it's- and
Your
it's-
dog, your dead.
told
I'm not gonna lie. That dog didn't really look like it was dying.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
no,
I mean,
it's,
it
that dog
doesn't-
looked
it's
okay.
not,
but he just says it is.
Have you
That's
ever seen that
I was
dog's
just going
eyes?
by
It doesn't
what he
look
said.
up. You'll never
I
catch
mean,
eyes
it's
with
just-
that dog.
It's an older
She's
dog,
just-
but it's,
Ronnie never looks up. He has the same exact eyes. He's much alike.
Ronnie's not about to die.
Damn.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
People catching strays.
You better chill out with all that shit.
Yeah, dude.
You know?
How is little guy Jits going?
Dude, really good actually. Lately, it's been doing really well. We've been putting a lot of time into it, trying to pump out a lot of content, and I'm trying to like kind of put it on every platform. So like Facebook, Instagram,
Yeah.
YouTube, TikTok. Instagram's been doing really well. We did like a collaboration with Leglock Assassins that did really well, and then we just did a collaboration with 10th Planet Network that also did pretty well. So
Oh,
yeah, the views are looking really good. We're about to hit 1,000 followers, which is pretty good considering like how new it is, and then
Yeah.
it's like a jiu-jitsu account. You know what I mean? So that's
Yeah.
not bad. It's been like 2 months, and like we're averaging like 2,000 to 5,000 views. So not
that's
bad.
dope,
Right,
dude.
man.
Dude, it's weird how that algorithm works because like you'll hit a highway like what was it like 5 videos in a row? We did like 20,000 on each video, and then it just fell off. But like before that, it was like 200 views, 300
Right.
views,
Yeah, all of
and
a
then it was
sudden
like
one of them popped
20,000,
off.
20,000,
Yeah,
20,
I know.
and then nothing.
And then it was like, yeah, it hit for like 4 or 5 videos, and then out of nowhere it just dropped back.
Well,
off
like
again.
that's kind of like their plan. Like every platform kind of does this thing where they're like, if they see you like posting fairly consistently, they'll kind of tease you. You know, they'll be like, okay, let's show you what you can do. So they'll throw like 4 or 5 videos out that do really well. And then they're kind of like, all right, fuck you.
You
Stop
also
that,
like
right?
they entice you to like ride a trend of like audio, like what's popping in the moment.
Well, and then you're more likely to like create a shit ton of videos if you were like, damn, well we had those 5 that popped
Yeah.
off, even though our last 5 didn't do good.
It's like
we
a
need to keep
scratch
making
off.
more.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Dude,
They
it's
give
like
you
a hit.
$10 win.
It's
and
like
then
your
you're
buzz is
fuck,
coming off,
alright.
and you're like,
just to
"Whoa, I
keep
need
you
to get
going.
I need a bump real quick."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, that's
Going a little farther.
It's just a fucking. That's all I've heard. My mom tells me. I don't know. Yeah, dude.
My mom was here.
Dude, so what do you guys think about John Jones coming back?
I'm excited. I think though, I think it's gonna be a closer matchup than people think.
Yeah,
I mean, I hope not. It'd be dope if he came back and just cleaned house. Like that would be a super G move. But
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be a lot closer than people think.
dude. Cejudo's been like, I don't know if he's considered his head coach right now, but he's definitely like taking him under his wing because like he has a YouTube channel, Cejudo does, and he's like releasing videos of him training, but not any footage of it. So it'll be like them looking at Cejudo's face through the cage, coaching him, but Cejudo's not even
yeah, I get
saying
what you're
anything.
saying,
He's
yeah.
just like, good move, nice movement,
Yeah.
like shit like that, and then they'll like
Teasing a little bit.
they'll film the brainstorm sessions afterwards, but you're seeing John a little bit, so it's like a little bit of a teaser, but you're not seeing anything like.
You're on
Is
a
his
first-name
game going to be
basis
that
with him?
different?
You just
Does he
call him
have a
John?
regular head coach?
Yeah, really. I don't know. Because, like, didn't he get kicked out of, like,
I mean, he's got
Winklejohn, like, a long time
probation
ago? Like, a
officer
few
or
years
something,
ago?
Sure, but
Yeah, he got to check in every day.
yeah, you know.
He got somebody to talk to.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure, for
They
sure.
stay on the phone quite a bit.
Yeah, he's like... It's crazy how this matchup came about. Like, Francis is just not in the UFC
Yeah,
at all
what side are
anymore.
you on with that? Because I'm seeing a lot of people that are like, you know, Francis should leave, and then I'm seeing a lot of people saying like,
I've heard a few different things as well, and I think you should always do what's best for you.
Yeah.
But I'm hearing, like, he left because he was also standing up for, like, the rights of the fighters, but I don't hear any details about what he was standing up for. Like, what was the thing?
right.
Like, tell us more if
My
he was
thing
doing
is-
that. I want to know.
My whole thing is apparently he denied 3 fights in a row, and it's like, I mean,
I wish they could show us receipts on shit like that. Like,
Right,
let
right.
us see.
But it's like, if that's the case, then I think, like, yeah, dude, screw you.
Yeah,
You're
you
outta
have
here.
to cut
Yeah.
anybody.
Like, you're the
like,
champion. You can't just deny
you
3
can't
fights
just
in
be
a row.
done.
Yeah,
I
at
don't
some
ca-
point you got to
even if
relinquish
it,
the title.
Right.
Yeah.
Even if
But-
it is an injury for 1 or 2 of them, or even all 3 of them, like, okay, well, dude, this is just how it works. Like,
there should be an injury clause. Like, yo, like Yuri just did. Like, if I am injured and it's going to be like a prolonged amount of time, either there's an interim title, or if it's
Yeah.
like say it's I'm going to be out longer than like 8 months, because that's fair to do like an interim title in
Yeah.
that time. If it's more than that, I have to give up the title, but I get an immediate shot
Right,
whenever
right.
I can come back, if I want to come back at all.
Yeah, that makes sense.
There should be some shit like that, but I don't know.
I can't remember where I saw it, but the proposed contract that they had for him was a 3-fight, $8 million per fight contract.
That's fucking
Speaking
great.
of that,
24
did
million.
you
That's
guys-
NFL money for like a
for those
starter
3 fights.
QB.
And he was like, no, he was like, and then I think there was something about that sponsorship in there too.
Yeah,
Is that he was like,
yeah,
I
that
want
was-
to be able to I want to be able to have a sponsor too.
Yeah,
He
and
was
they were like,
dude,
you
you're turning
can't
down
do that
$24
shit.
million for
Right.
like
and like
What?
speaking of what you're saying right now, like before, like John actually was one of the only fighters that had Reebok kit, but then he was also sponsored by Gatorade and Nike on his short, or not Nike, Gatorade and Monster, I think, on his shorts. He was like one of the only
drinks,
fighters
yeah.
that was able to have what's up with that?
you.
I didn't even realize that was a thing.
Yeah, I didn't know that was in the.
I just think those
Reebok
aren't
time.
the. I feel like those aren't the level of fighters that should be bitching about pay. Now, if like these new guys that are getting paid like $6,000 for a fight, if they want to bitch, I think they got more grounds to stand on. But if you're getting offered millions of dollars,
Yeah.
like you kind of just need to shut up. I
You're
think.
in a weird position because like to compare,
especially that dude. That dude came from a hut in like Africa or some shit. Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
what do you mean, my guy?
Well,
That's-
he-
you're
the
making
other
millions
thing-
of dollars.
He
bro.
did an interview with Ariel, and he's like, it's not about the money. It's like it's about the availability of options potentially. Like he wanted a box.
Yeah, I think honestly, I think that's all it is. I think he
Yeah.
wants to get that boxing match because he will make a lot of money if that happens because there's a lot of money.
It's
in boxing.
interesting. Like why has there been? And I feel like I'm gonna know the answer that's gonna come my way after I say this. But like, why has there been an exception once, but never again? And I get it. It's
I
Connor.
mean, yeah, you know that answer. Like Connor
Yeah.
can do whatever the fuck he wants. You know?
I get it. Like it. I think what allowed Connor to do it was his mouth.
Right.
Like even if his
Well, and-
skills were good, but he was supernova hot at the fucking time.
And honestly, I don't know the numbers, but I would imagine if you looked at Connor's pay per view before Floyd,
Yeah.
compare it to
Post.
Connor's pay per view after Floyd, like UFC pay per view. I mean,
probably fucking
yeah,
skyrocketed.
Yeah, it didn't.
Well,
do
yeah, I
anything
mean,
but
you're-
help the UFC. You know what I mean?
He went on a losing streak and still
But-
was doing top
Yeah,
or top
but
5
imagine-
pay per view sales of all time.
But
Yeah.
imagine if Francis did go fight Tyson Fury and then came back to the UFC. Do you think?
Well,
that would
he's
help?
never coming back, bro. I think they have
Yeah,
they're
I
burned
think-
that
I
bridge.
think that-
You
I
ever
think
No,
see?
so.
but I'm saying in the instance where he did sign that contract and
Yeah,
he wants
yeah.
to do that one-time boxing deal or whatever exhibition match with Tyson Fury.
I don't think it does much unless he beat Tyson Fury, which I don't see that.
I mean,
happening. But
think
that
about-
would be the only reason that like maybe something could
Yeah.
happen. You know what I mean?
Think about the options. If he wins and he comes back, that is literally the only case that he can really come back. Because if he loses and come back, it's going to be hard for them to sell the fight of like they're going to have to completely ignore that he even fought. Like when they go to sell the next pay per view, like him versus John or him versus
Yeah.
literally anybody else, like Stipe, they're going to have to be like the most devastating fighter, and then people are going to be like, yeah, but what about what just happened? Because Tyson, if he's going to win that fight, I don't think it's going to be like edging a decision. I think he's going to
He's gonna
whoop
beat the shit out of him.
Francis's ass.
Yeah.
It's like people think like Francis is going to walk in there and have like a 90% chance of winning because he has a punch, but like I mean, we just trained with RJ and it's like our footwork was dog shit. He could have just
Yeah.
walked around us.
But what? But what
Like a
about?
fucking- Yeah, and we would have been like, I'm sorry,
What about Connor makes it?
his mouth.
Yeah, I think he was.
Listen,
Connor was just,
it's like the
stay
little kid in
relevant.
the
Connor was a
neighborhood when
much
you're
bigger
growing
draw
up.
than Francis. Though.
Yeah.
Always will be. Like
Yeah.
Connor could come back to the next pay per view and would
Yeah.
more
Ever.
people would watch it than any of Francis's fights. Even
I mean, he
think
fought-
even Francis and John Jones. I think Connor could come back and fight fucking Bilal
Yeah.
Muhammad and it would do better than that just because it's Connor.
It's Connor.
He fought Dennis Seaver at a fight night before he fought Chad Mendez. Like it was supposed to be his fight to fight Aldo, but Aldo like pulled.
Yeah.
But like he sold out that arena to fight Seaver. Do you even know who that is?
Right.
There you go.
Do you even
Fair
know?
enough.
Like fucking that could be a guy at our gym. We don't even know.
Yeah.
He is actually. He is at our gym.
It's him.
Yeah. You have talked to him 3 times.
Yeah. No,
Like, how crazy would that be?
makes sense.
But it's like Connor has that effect of like he's that little kid that like is in your neighborhood that talk like in my neighborhood growing up at that trailer park, Billy talked so much fucking shit and he was a bully. But there's bigger kids.
Billy the bully. Made it up.
Dude, I'm not making it up.
Bully.
I'm not
What's
making
his last name?
I don't know.
Badass, little Billy Badass.
But he had
Billy Badass.
but he had money. Like his family had money. He had good toys. Like his shit was all like name brand everything. All his clothes, all his toys. Yeah. They had a double wide.
Damn.
Yeah, dude, it's fucking.
So fuck him.
He had one of those brand new double wides they like pulled in. Like you're like, I didn't even know they moved. I thought they were just there. But
Yeah,
like
I
has that effect. Like you want that little kid to get beat the fuck up versus like
Well,
somebody
see,
that
and
doesn't talk at
the
all.
good thing, well, and also I think there was a lot of people that wanted both sides for the Connor Floyd. Like there was a lot of people that they kind of wanted to see Connor knock Floyd.
Oh
the fuck
yeah.
out.
Oh, yeah.
There was
Because then you're
also-
doing boxing versus
There was
MMA.
also a lot of people that were like, we want Connor, we want him to be exposed. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I think there was both sides of that, and plus they knew the amount of trash talk that was going to happen in that from both sides. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Whereas I don't see.
I mean,
Francis and Tyson
You're
being
also
near
dealing
as-
with the same person from both
Yeah.
industries. Like
Right.
The fucking world
Floyd is
tour
Connor,
they
basically.
went on to before
Yeah.
they stopped in like
Yeah.
20 cities. or
the whole
whatever.
fucking thing where he's
Just-
doing this and he's wearing the American flag set up, and then
Yeah.
Connor is like turns to him and he's like,
Yeah,
did that whole
yeah.
felt
I'm
like
gonna
a
be honest,
Rocky movie.
I think the whole thing was staged. If I'm being
Oh,
real.
dude, for sure. They're
I
the
thi-
two
I think
biggest business
all of
minded
it,
people.
the fight, everything. I think everything
Yeah.
was staged.
I mean, I don't know because at what was it, round 1 or 2, like Connor like really unloaded a lot. Like he
Yeah.
looked like he was like actually trying to cause something to happen.
Yeah.
Whatever that was going to be.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I just don't think he would take the risk, even if it's a 1% risk. You're talking like,
Yeah, but you're
Like-
saying that's like Derek fighting literally anybody walking against the street.
yeah.
Is
but,
there that much of a risk?
Yeah, but let's say that Derek.
You think it is
Hold on,
'cause he's
hold on.
small.
But let's think about it. Derek is literally known around the world as the best boxer of all time. Never ever lost. And you're like, okay, fight that random guy. Fight that random guy.
Yeah.
Even if he's like, what if that random guy gets lucky? What, like, dude, you're not.
There
gonna,
is always
you're-
the.
That's
there
what I'm
is
saying. You're
always
not gonna
the
risk that,
possibility
bro.
to
You're
have
not
a
gonna
fight.
risk
I
that, especially
understand-
with someone like Connor who hits hard as fuck. You're not
I'd
gonna risk
risk
that.
Well, Derek's
not
the
gonna-
best
I
boxer.
would
Let's
risk it.
let's be real.
Yeah.
Actually, think about what would have happened to Floyd if Connor knocked him out. Bro,
Uh,
like, everything would have been history. Nothing would have fucking mattered.
Well,
He
Connor
would've
would
lost
have
a lot of
died
money.
because he would have overdosed on cocaine or something. He would have not
I mean,
survived
it
to the
still
next fight.
happened.
He would have
Never
just
would've
blew
been-
up.
He never would have come back to the UFC.
Yeah, dude, he would have just
Yeah,
been,
that's
he would have
legit,
done
dude.
shit that you don't even like live stream fucking a
but
girl on
Floyd's
the top
like,
of a
whole
bank or
legacy
something.
would have been
He
ruined.
kind of did that
He's
on
not gonna
Instagram
risk that.
already.
Yeah.
He's pretty close.
And do I think Connor for sure would be like, if someone's like, hey, we'll give you $20 million if you lose to a guy you're supposed to fucking lose to, and Connor be like, all right, but that motherfucker ain't knocking me out. I'm not letting that happen.
See, I don't know because I feel
I can
like
see that.
Connor's
I feel like
ego
Connor
would
would
get
be-
out of hand.
See, that's what I think.
Yeah.
I think he'd be like, "No, I'm trying to beat the shit out of this dude."
I
Yeah.
don't know,
You know?
man.
Because you get in the middle
But
of the fight
you-
and then you're like,
You're
But then
thinking of his
also-
character. You're thinking of his character. You got to remember, this motherfucker came from
money.
the slums of Ireland with $0, man. Like, owed the government all this shit. You tell this dude 20 million. We're not even gonna knock you out and make you look like a bitch. We'll let you do good. You can.
Yeah,
connect
but
a
imagine
few
hearing
times.
that from someone. Like, we're not gonna knock you out. We're gonna let you look like you did
Oh.
good.
Yeah.
Hey, man, don't fucking talk to me like that.
I don't know. I think it happens more often than you think.
Oh, I'm sure, but I don't think to
Especially
Connor
with
someone could talk to him like that because I think the talks would have been off. He'd have been like, "No, I'm gonna fuck him up. Let's sign the contract right now."
It's probably just more of a gentleman's agreement of like we ain't gonna knock each other's.
Hey, we've
like,
seen
out.
one of
Let's
those
just-
recently, right?
What?
Mike.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
That's
You know,
weird.
Yeah, same
it's like
kinda
one of
thing, where
those
it's just
things where it's like-
we're gonna go out there and spar, like we're
Yeah,
gonna like
yeah,
we're gonna
yeah.
throw hands for real, but like we're not gonna try to hurt each other.
Yeah.
Just like a hard sparring session to make millions of dollars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is tough. And then like to like kind of catty corner on that topic, isn't it weird to you that Stipe immediately was like, "I'll take winner"?
Yeah. Yeah.
You wanted to see what John's going to be doing.
Yeah.
Or like you already know what Gon, or like however you pronounce his name correctly, is doing. You already know that. I think you just didn't want to be first up. Because I think Stipe could have took that fight a while ago.
Oh,
Because
for
apparently John was ready in December. Like he wanted to fight December 10th. That didn't happen, clearly.
Yeah.
And then
Speaking
Steve
of money, did you hear about this contract Gordon just signed with Flo?
seven figures. That's all I've heard.
Yes.
What kind of 7 figures? Like
Right.
$9.99.99. Like,
I mean,
I think it's
or
deep,
is
I
it
think it's
1
deep.
million?
so what's that?
What is
I think
that?
It's deep.
7 figures is 1 million.
Yeah,
It
what
can
I'm
be
saying is
9
it.
million.
No,
Yeah, it could
but
be
you
9
just
million.
Yeah.
weren't you saying 900,000? Is that what
No,
you
I said, is it like?
Because I was
is
like,
it?
that ain't 7, my guy. That's
No, I'm saying,
like
is it the
9.9.
top of the
I mean,
7, or is
even
it
if
the
it's
bottom
$1
of the
million
7?
bro. Like,
That's shit,
what do you mean?
dude. He makes like $1 million, or he.
But
What
what
he
if
was
it's
saying?
only 3 matches? What if they're like 1 million for 3 matches this year?
I thought they said it's like an 8-fight contract.
Yeah, I don't remember.
I don't-
It's like a lot of
I haven't
fights for
seen the
1
number. I
million
haven't
for
seen the
him.
number.
That's
yeah,
not.
it's a decent amount. Of
It's
matches.
good for the history moving forward. Like people can get signed for good money, but if it's like.
I mean,
Like
how
I
much is
think he
really
went on
making?
record a while ago saying he makes like 250 or something plus per fight, almost to anyone.
Yeah.
I mean, you're also talking about now, like he's in lofty territory now, and that was like I feel like he said that like 2 years ago. He was getting close from 100 to 250 a match.
That seems like a lot, man.
It
I don't-
does.
wild, though.
It seems like
Wow.
it like if Third
Like,
Coast Grappling or somebody. I don't think they're
I
paying
don't
him.
doubt it though. I really don't.
I
doubt
mean,
it.
I
Yeah,
guess
but some of
I
these
think it
grappling
depends
events
on
don't
the
even make that
event.
money in a year.
That's what I was gonna say. I feel like it depends on the event. Like,
Yeah.
that. What's the UFC one that they've started? What's it called?
UFC Invitational, I think.
Is that what it is? Yeah,
I
like
think.
when he fought Nicky Rod. Like, I don't think he got.
And
paid
that
a
was number
$250,000.
3. I don't even remember the first 2.
I don't think he got paid a $250,000.
I mean, how much
shit
money
match.
do you think Flo's making?
I mean,
That is-
fucking $100 a year. They're probably making some good money.
Well, it's like
I mean,
150,
yeah,
I think.
but still, like the jiu-jitsu community is not that big.
That's what I'm getting
Like,
at. It's like,
it's
how
getting
can they
bigger and
afford to
bigger
pay
and
him
bigger.
that big? Like, how are you guys going to sign anybody else?
no,
like,
I don't think.
Do
they
you
would.
guys now
I don't
have
think they would offer
investors?
that.
Like, what's going on? Is UFC now kind of backing Flow, or is it like what's going on there? Like, how are you able to put up this kind of money? It should just be like, let's throw the best card like we've been doing every single time, and like let you like. Is he able to grapple other events, or is it he is literally
Oh
exclusive?
no, he already said he's
I
not
doubt
signing
he's-
anything.
Yeah, he can't, right? Because he's
He's-
in bed with UFC now.
Well, he said he's not going to sign anything that makes him exclusive to
Yeah, I
one
doubt he
company.
would.
Yeah.
something like
And then
that.
this came out, so I was like, I'm sorry, what's up?
It
And
would have
also,
to-
you got to think about sponsorship shit too.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
that's where
saying?
he's
That's where he's
in,
drawing money.
instructionals.
It's
and
the
fucking
DVD
sponsors,
sales.
dude.
That's got to be the majority
That,
of
and
his
I
money.
mean, fucking think about how much Joe Rogan, puts up to put his, the podcast on
Right.
his, rash guard. and
Well,
shit.
I
Yeah,
remember for ADCC, he like posted. He was like, "I have one more spot available. I'm only taking $1 million for the last spot on the rash guard."
I think
I would.
Gordon
Joe
said that?
Rogan's was
Yeah,
like
I'm-
150,000 or something
I'm
like
assuming
that
it
for
got
one of
filled.
his fights.
Well, also Joe didn't just sponsor him; he sponsored the
sponsored
event.
ACC too.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
what's that check look like?
Yeah,
But then you also got to think
It's
like
the
Joe
sa-
doesn't matter.
It's
Money
less than
really
a
does
Gordon
not
Ryan
matter.
Yeah, money is
sponsorship.
Yeah, so he's probably like, dude, if I was Joe and I had that kind of money, I would throw $1 million every year to ADCC. Dude, blow this shit up. Use this however you
I
need
think
to.
this
Just
next
make it
one's
the
gonna be
biggest fucking
huge,
thing we
dude.
can do.
I think this next one's gonna be like
yeah, the
twice
next
as
one's
big.
gonna be sick.
They haven't announced where it's at.
It's in Vegas.
It's in Vegas.
Well, I know that, but like the
It's
arena.
gonna-
They're trying to
not-
get
it-
that other big arena.
Yeah.
Was it T-Mobile?
T-Mobile?
Dude.
That would be fucking insane. Could you imagine if they packed that fucking
He already
place
said
out?
for sure it's not going to be where it was. He's like, we need a bigger spot. So
Yeah.
it's for sure going to be bigger than that.
Dude, and then the year after that, Allegiant Stadium, bro. That would be crazy.
Is that the?
That's the new Raiders thing. That's bigger than Pensacola.
Yeah, it seems like
That thing
fucking
is fucked,
so
dude. I
bad.
play
Like,
Madden
people-
23, and I am the Raiders because that's like the team I'm playing with.
Yeah.
On the game, I'm like, damn, this is a city, bro. It's fucking crazy.
Las Vegas in
It's a
general.
city.
Oh,
It's just
yeah.
over the top. It's
Dude, the mountains,
insane.
the mountains in Vegas, dude, the fucking mountains in Vegas are crazy. You can see them everywhere. You're in the middle of mountains. I had no idea. I thought it was a
Fucking
desert. I just thought it was a flat.
Just
Like-
flat forever.
Like where are the salt flats at? Isn't that Vegas?
I think they're out of there. They're like a
But,
while
like-
away.
Oh yeah. Are you sure
I
on
just,
that?
I think they're
he
fucking
just
over
goes,
yonder
you
way.
just,
But I'm
that-
pretty sure they're in Nevada somewhere.
he's giving you directions and fucking,
fucking. It's over
like in
yonder.
another town. You're like, where's that at?
Fucking.
You just fucking keep on getting it. That thing is like wonky as shit. You just
It's
push
all
up way
good.
high and it's gonna fall just a little bit.
Just let it get the droop.
Bonneville.
There we go.
That's where's Bonneville?
Solid.
Utah.
I was gonna say
Yeah,
Utah.
maybe Utah, Salt
what I
Lake
saw
City. Okay, maybe.
Bonneville was on the tip of my tongue.
Damn, Salt
I almost
Lake.
said
That
Utah.
might be it right there. Yeah.
Yeah, gotta have
I don't
something
know,
to do with
dude.
it.
Dude, but like we were talking with Jamie and Jackson, and we kind of got on the topic of like what the best super fight with Gordon would be. What do you guys think that would be? I said both Rutolo brothers, like he suggested
Yeah,
in
the
one night.
back-to-back.
That would be dope as fuck. Like literally, don't give Gordon but like 5 minute break maybe. It doesn't matter if the match goes 3 hours. You get a 5 minute break. You're talking all this shit. Back it up. I believe you can. It's gonna be tough matches because they're so technical, but I feel like Gordon would win them. But it would still be like, dude, you're telling me you wouldn't watch that?
Yeah, I don't know. I think unfortunately he's just so far ahead of everybody. I mean, I
Or
guess the
do
one
a
I would like to
quintet,
see
just
them
him
in-
versus
Yeah.
Atos,
Yeah.
Just the whole team.
the whole team.
I think the person I'd like to see the most, just because it's been a little while, would be him and Craig.
Yeah, I'd like to see that go down again.
But
Yeah.
I don't think Craig would win. But I mean, I don't think anybody's even close, to be honest.
Yeah.
I just don't think they. I think even that Nikki Rod match, I think he just didn't want to fucking be there. He was kind of pissed off because he had that match lined up and it fell through. And I think he was just kind of like, whatever.
Yeah.
Like he didn't seem like he wanted to be there. He didn't seem like he really gave a shit. He didn't have a game plan. He was just kind of like,
Yeah.
all right, I know you're not going to do anything to me, so I'm here.
I think other matches that are enticing, but like I feel like Gordon would win, but it would just be cool to see how they match up. Is like Mika. I just think that'd be a fun match to
Yeah.
watch. I don't think he maybe a 5% chance of winning that match, but like it would just be fun to watch because it's like that's super new age jiu-jitsu. Gordon, I feel like is like carving his own path, but it's like Mika is on like the new gen.
I think
Everything he does is so like explosive.
I think it would be super cool until Gordon passes guard.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
And then it would just be him getting just
Yeah.
literally smashed. Just however long Gordon wants to smash.
be
him.
worse than Jacob Couch.
Yeah, it would.
I feel bad for
I
that.
feel
was
like
so
anyone smaller than him, that's exactly what the match is going to look like. It's just
Yeah.
him going to mount and just smashing him.
And that's a problem. Like you cannot find, or you typically don't find somebody the same size as him that can move like him technically.
Yeah.
Like maybe people move faster, like Lucas Barbosa. Like he's stronger, faster, or maybe not stronger, but he looks like he's more explosive.
Yeah.
Gordon never really moves super fast. Even when he was fighting Felipe, I feel like that's the fast. Like this last match was the fastest I've seen him move in like probably all of his matches.
Yeah.
When he was running to get his back.
Yeah.
And then it's like
And even that, it was just a split second of like.
I
oh,
feel
shit.
like Gordon probably drops drinks a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like he ain't going to catch it. Like that shit is just on the ground now. He's got rich money. That's like if you can just drop a drink and not worry about it,
Yeah.
you rich.
You're right.
You don't move
Good way to
fast.
put it.
You know? Like have you seen Joe? Like he'll drop a drink on his table. He does not move fast for it. He's a Jamie, get a towel. Like that's it. Because you rich. If something dropped in here, I'm gonna have a problem for a while. I'm like,
I'm
dude,
be
what the
thinking about it
fuck?
for a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we poor.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know?
No, this is it.
Dude, shit, I don't know. Also, like, you get, like, people that are going, like, fucking, like, skyrocket in our sport, like, Adult Slayer.
Yeah.
Right? But then you see them get exposed, and then you're like, oh, that was very short-lived.
I mean, that's a weird one because I'm gonna be honest. I just see him get his ass beat all the time.
Yeah.
doing flips.
But he pulls shit out.
You're
He
talking
gets in...
about Giant Slayer.
Oh,
Giant Slayer and
sorry,
Adult
sorry,
Slayer,
sorry.
two
Yeah,
different
yeah,
Adult
never mind,
Slayer,
never mind.
right?
Yeah.
Who are you
You're talking
talking
about?
about?
Pat.
Adult Slayer.
You're talking-
Adult Slayer is
Yeah.
Pat Shangola.
Yeah.
I- sorry.
Who is Giant...
I'm talking
Slayer
about-
is
Slayer's-
Esteban.
Esteban.
Oh, no,
It's
yeah.
like,
I mean, any Slayer...
I totally
All
forgot.
of the Slayers.
And
Black
all of the
belt
Slayers,
Slayer.
for sure.
They're
But-
just slaying out there.
Yeah, but Pat Shigoli, like...
Yeah.
I
Yeah, it seemed like he was just grabbing stuff and ripping, man. And he's
Yeah.
a big ass
He's a big
dude to
boy.
be ripping on your
Dude.
shit.
Yeah. You got to think, like, maybe he, like, I mean, obviously, doesn't his dad own his gym and teaches
I'm
him?
not sure.
I think his dad is a black belt and is, like, when you see them next to each other, you're like, there's no way they're related because they don't look that similar. Like, he's short, stocky, ripped, kind of, and I don't know, the
Somewhere,
game
like,
doesn't look
New
as
York,
similar.
Pennsylvania kind of area.
I think
New
it's-
Jersey.
California, I thought, because they own Sogi or SoFi or something like that. It's a Southern grappling
I don't know.
tournament.
I'm pretty sure it's the same guy that he hit me up several years ago when we did the very first King of the Coast. There was another guy that trains up that way. Dylan Garofalo had hit me up to jump in the tournament, was going to come down. And then that kid, Pat, and at this time, he must have been super young, like 14 or something, just like out of nowhere hit me up like, Not like, yo, what's up, man? How's it going? He was just like, hey,
Yeah.
dude, get me a super fight. I don't know.
All right, dude.
Yeah, like,
Calm the fuck down.
I had no idea who this dude was at the time. I'm like, I'll look around for you, bro, but
Yeah.
I don't know who you are, dude.
Was the first
but
one
he was
you
game though?
the
from
first
way
one
back
you
then.
had was in Deepwater?
Yeah.
I
That was
think I
probably
remember
three-
when that shit came out the very
years
first
ago or
time.
so.
Yeah. Okay. So I think
Time around that.
I think
time
I
frame.
saw when that was coming out.
Neither one of them ended up making it down. It was like during COVID times. I think Dylan ended up testing positive for COVID, so he wasn't able to fly down. But he's recently won quite a few things. So,
Really?
Yeah. Both of them dudes have been on a tear lately.
Dude, I feel like it's so hard to tell. Like for example, in college football, you kind of get the vibe of like areas, what is good in that area. Like Southern football, hard-nosed, thick boys, moving people around, running the ball, defense.
Yeah.
Barely throw that much. Some good wide receivers. You get them cornbread motherfuckers, they're doing the same thing, but some of them can sling it. But then you get Southern, or like fucking
West.
California, them motherfuckers
Southern.
only throw the ball. That's it.
Yeah.
But in
Yeah,
jiu-jitsu,
that's
it's
how
like
East
it's
Coast
hard to tell. There is no area where it's like, well, California moves like this, or like
Yeah.
you'll get
Yeah.
little
Yeah, the
pockets of
regions,
gyms maybe
yeah.
that move similar. But
Yeah.
like, I mean, y'all's gym is so like by itself in our area. There's no other gym like us.
Yeah.
Just not.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
I like that.
I think, what was it, Jamie that was saying this? Like, we're like the only no-gi gym. And I don't know why, but I never thought about
Clicked.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
that. I was like, oh shit, yeah, that is right.
Yeah.
You know?
Strictly no-gi. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we definitely pride ourselves on having our own kind of deal going on. That's
Yeah.
definitely the number one thing when people come in and I ask them, like, after they've signed up, I ask them, like, why'd you end up picking here or whatever? Because I always try
Yeah.
to suggest for people, like, we do our free week trial, and I always try to suggest for them to, like, go and try other places and kind of see what the vibe is, and make sure they're in the right spot. And that's the number one thing. They're just like, dude, the vibe here, man.
Yeah.
Just like the vibe here.
Dude, the vibe and the technique, like, for sure the vibe will draw them in because they're like, oh, this is not as intimidating. Like, if you're coming in from nothing. Like, we have one of the most welcoming gyms, I feel like, period.
Oh, for sure.
But then also transfers. I feel like people are like, yeah, dude, throw your game in here. Let's see how it works. And, like, let's pick up off you. You pick up off us.
Mm-hmm.
It's, like, such a good, like, anybody in jiu-jitsu is basically a puzzle piece. And you're just trying to see how you fit in a gym. But our gym does a really good way of, like, being like water. We fit to the piece.
Mm-hmm.
So we make them feel like they always belonged here, you know? Dude,
Yeah.
let me
I
get
mean-
a round of applause for that. That was fucking.
good-
That was a
you
beautiful
killed
little
it,
thing.
Cody.
man.
You did good.
Dude, my brain's working good today.
No, I mean, that's a team.
Yeah,
Right, like that's what
Well,
a team is supposed to be. Is like
that's
we're
the key.
all
Supposed
looking
to.
out for
Yeah.
each person individually,
Yeah,
and each person individually is looking out for the whole. So
yeah,
it's a symbiotic relationship, right? Like I want each one of you guys to be the very best that you can be,
yeah.
and you guys each want each one of us to be the best that we can all be. So it's just the whole thing just rises. You know what I mean? That's what it is. It's a team.
It's also weird because I've been at other gyms and like seen other things and just visiting or doing drop-ins at gyms, and I feel like our gym, and maybe this is just because I haven't been to like 100 fucking gyms. Our gym is one of the only gyms that I've never heard somebody just be talking shit about somebody that's left.
Oh yeah.
Like, there's no like, well, fuck that guy, he's gone. It's like,
Yeah.
I wish him the best. Good luck.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah. There's no
It is
reason
what
to
it
have any hard
is.
feelings
Yeah.
about that kind of stuff.
there's some people though that are like so strict in that where if you are not ride or die for life, and I feel like I'll take this back to Connor. Connor did this too. It's like I ride for my gym, like born and raised in this gym, and I don't deal with anybody else. Like I'm gonna ride with my team. That's a real G. And then it's like he got so big, he's not even fucking with his.
Original.
Yeah, what the fuck is that guy's name?
John Kavanaugh.
John Kavanaugh.
Yeah.
It's like John will be like, I haven't spoke to him in 8 months or something.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's like they're still cool, but he's doing his own thing. He's got like when you get so big, you're like, yo, I'm gonna pay this one guy. He's gonna roll with me. And then some people take that shit too far, like Dylan, like L Train over here.
Yeah, that guy's a man.
God
dude.
damn, dude. Like
Fucking
I don't think
sucks.
anybody rode from 2022 to 2023 in a fucking burning plane down. Like that motherfucker
so
took
bad.
2022 and was like, "Hey, this shit was kind of all right."
Yeah.
And just was
Let's
like,
see what
"Let's
we can do
ruin
with
the
it."
year."
He
Let's
had
see
to
what we
have
can do with
known
it.
that this was gonna happen if he pulled out of that fight.
I think he
had
knew
to.
before he even signed the fight. He knew he wasn't going to fight at all. I think because you would have, as soon as you heard rumblings like they're going to come talk to you, I'm going to start building a team right then. Yo, I'm going to start making phone calls. I'm not going to drop until I have a team set, and then I'm going to fucking hit it hard. Because you could have made a fat fucking check from KSI.
Yeah.
Like, that's like Walmart
fact
came to
that-
us and was like, you want to make an appearance? Yeah, sign that fucking paper, bro.
The fact that he didn't-
Yeah, dude.
The fact that he didn't have a camp for like what 2 weeks out from the fight or
Dude.
something like that. He's like, "Who are you training with now?" He's like, "I'm just kind of training."
Well, and then he just
whatever."
talks shit.
It's
Like,
like,
I don't need somebody. It's just
Yeah, yeah,
KSI. I don't need
Bro,
anybody.
what
And
the
then you're gonna pull out like it.
Now, I'm going to tell you, if this person makes a debut in this industry this year, they're going to be the hottest comic. But if Ariel decided to do roast battles, bro, Ariel killed
He's been on some wild
Dylan.
shit lately.
If you watch,
He's
yeah,
been
dude,
right
yes.
just
But if you
fucking-
watch the whole Dylan thing,
Yeah.
nobody got roasted harder than Dylan in that episode. Like,
He-
he burned him alive for what, an hour straight?
"Oh yeah."
Like L after L after L, making Dylan look like a bitch, and
Yeah.
Dylan could fucking murder Ariel.
Well, see, and that's
like
the
in
weird-
real life,
that's the
he could
weird
kill
thing.
him.
He's been like shitting on people. Ariel has, and it's
Hey,
like
Brendan started that.
it's really weird.
He
though,
really made him go heel Wani
You know
on
what?
everybody.
It's really weird though because he reminds me of like that kid in the gym when you were in high school that like wouldn't give you the basketball back and you would just like fuck with him and then he would like say smart ass things and you're like, I could beat your ass, dude.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? It's just super weird because I'm like, you're talking all this shit, but it's like, what are you gonna do when something really goes down?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. It's weird.
So I think I feel I get that point of view, but I feel like I want him to win on this side because it's like Dana held him down for so long.
Yeah.
So it's like you want somebody that's like basically providing his own life for himself because if he couldn't talk as good as he does, he wouldn't be anywhere he is. Like it just he is making it for himself.
Yeah.
I want him to win.
Yeah.
Like I wish the UFC would let him interview more people. Like they kind of like try to keep people away from him, but like
I mean, he hadn't been seeming to have a problem with that though. You know.
yeah, but only on his show. I wish he was at media days and like the fucking weigh-ins where they're
Yeah,
asking people at
yeah.
press conferences like, "Yo, what the fuck was up with that eye poke?"
Yeah.
I wish he could do shit like that. You know?
Yeah. That was,
I don't know.
that
I
was
mean, name a
fucking
look at
gnarly.
Brandon in the back. But name a better fucking Luke Thomas is fucking super good too. Like he's like a journalist, but at the same time he has really good takes on things. He's not just reporting to you. He also has really strong opinions on stuff. Like Morning Combat.
Oh, okay.
The dude, he's like a big dude, white beard, glasses. He's been in the sport for a long fucking time. But he's super good. It's cool. I'm alone over here.
It's all good.
I was like, I don't know. Yeah, that was an LOL, dude. That whole thing, and just the way it's kind of transpired recently with like again him not having a gym and then getting pretty much fucking rocked in that parking lot. And then like,
Hey, man.
and then the dehydration clause shit, like it was just like, come on,
Yeah.
man, like,
Poor guy. Dude, his
fuck,
friends need
bro.
to check on him for real.
And I love
Like,
there's
that's
this part where Ariel asks like, when's the last time you talked to Connor? And he's like, yeah, we talked. And he's like, no, but like, when's the last time you talked to him? And he's like, I don't fucking know. It's like, oh, so you haven't talked to the dude?
Yeah,
Like,
but
that's
then,
what you mean.
but then Ariel pointed out, he goes, yeah, but you hit him up in a live. Like, he was live
Oh,
on
yeah.
Instagram, and he
He
was in the
commented.
DMs chatting with him,
Yeah.
but Connor wasn't responding.
yeah.
Yeah.
He's
And
like,
he
you don't
goes,
do that with your friends.
yeah, you don't do that with your friends.
And let
you
me
just
tell
talk
you,
to them.
if you're friends with Conor McGregor,
Yeah.
and somebody asks you when the last time you talked to Conor McGregor, you fucking know.
Yo,
That's what I'm
yeah.
saying, dude.
You're gonna be like, yeah, Wednesday at 4:00.
Yeah.
I was talking to him. You know,
Oh man.
but I don't know.
That's
Dude,
fucking wild.
that dude's a clown.
Yeah.
That's great.
What do you guys feel about Khabib stepping away? Like, he's not even a coach no more.
Oh, really? I
Yeah.
didn't know that.
That just came out like a week, maybe 2 weeks
Does
ago.
that mean he's completely stepping away from the
Like
Eagle
he's
FC
just
stuff
done?
too?
I think he owns Eagle FC, and I don't like.
Well, he's got like a wife and family and all this, right? He's got kids and all that.
Oh, I
doesn't
don't
he?
Yeah, I
even
think
know.
so.
Does he?
Sure.
Think
Pretty
he's
sure he's
got
got like a
wife
wife
and
and
Oh, dude, we're
kids.
fucking.
So he's probably
Yeah,
just
no clue.
Everybody you know that's in MMA should just get out now. Then, if he has kids, the
Over.
next 20 years are gonna be a wash.
yeah.
That's wild. I,
wanna
didn't know
see
that.
him and Gordon Ryan have a match.
Dude, that would be
Yeah,
sick.
there you go.
That would be sick. I think a Rutolo brother with a Khabib would be fun too,
Yeah.
because it's so hard to get them like pinned down.
Yeah.
They don't like to be on bottom. You know.
They're spindly. They're
Yeah.
very spindly.
They're tops,
fast.
bro. They just be
Yeah.
spinning.
Tops.
That'd be a crazy
that'd be a
match.
fun
I
match,
wonder,
too.
but he isn't gonna compete in anything at all anymore, is he?
I mean, I'm sure, I don't know. I don't think it's a money thing because I don't.
Yeah.
I don't know exactly what it is, but I know he's like very wealthy. Like aside from UFC stuff and fighter stuff, I don't know what exactly it is, but he's very wealthy. Like
And you got to think too, like anywhere he goes over there,
yeah,
people just take care of him.
Yeah.
They're
Hey,
like-
the richer you
I
are,
mean,
the less you
like-
pay
Yeah,
for.
he's
it.
not
Yeah.
paying for dinner.
Yeah,
For
like
nothing.
You go
Or
or like
somewhere
a
and
hotel
people take care of
room.
your shit.
None of that. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like you don't have to worry about any of that stuff.
You got to think, even like people like Ubers, they're like,
Holy
holy shit, and then they pick them up and they're like, your money's no good here. I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
'Cause
it's
why
different-
wouldn't you?
It's different.
You're
over
not going to be
there,
like, hey, you forgot a tip.
man.
And he's like, no, I didn't. And you're like, you're right.
No, you're right. Yeah, it's
You're
different
right.
over there, man. They fucking they don't play around.
Dude, did
with
you see that
athletes.
fucking super yacht that they're going to make? It's in the shape of a turtle. It's $8 billion.
Oh, dude.
Abu Dhabi or Saudi Arabia or whoever the money people are over there is making a super
Both
yacht.
of-
It's going to take like 10 years to make, but it is literally fucking. It's probably, and I'm
He's trying to find
looking
some- he's
for,
trying to
dog?
find something to
Am I
He's
just-
like, what does it look like?
It's literally just glitched out
Dude.
hard.
It's literally like
What were you
It's like-
looking for?
I'm just trying to think of
That's
something
a
that
lot.
is comparable
He's
in
trying to figure out
size.
what- He's like looking through drawers and shit. Hold on.
imagine this is the Washington Monument, right?
Yeah.
What in this room was going to be comparable
That's what I'm
size
saying. What could you
to this
find?
yacht?
That's
Dude,
close
it's
to this
fucking.
size.
I'm trying to find the thing because they showed a artist rendering of it, and it's literally in the shape of a turtle, but the inside, like the circle, the shell part of the turtle, is its own world. Like inside of it is like
This is a yacht or just like a
it.
an island
It was
resort
it was
kind of thing that they're
floating
building?
called a
Cruise
super
ship.
yacht.
It
Yeah,
moves,
it's like a
though.
cruise ship, but it's
Okay.
like you can live on it forever. Like you don't ever have like it doesn't have to dock.
You know they do
Like
oh,
what the
yeah.
fuck?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They've had a lot of those before where it's like
Yeah.
the condos are like $10 million.
I mean, but Abu Dhabi's doing weird shit. Like I told you before about that fucking city that's like 27 miles straight.
To me, man.
It's just in a straight line and
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
walls,
yeah. I know what you're talking
And it's
about.
mirrored.
and you
Yeah.
live inside of it.
What?
Yeah, like what
Why?
the fuck? Who's doing this?
Why? You know how many birds you're gonna fly into that thing too? Golly. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense to me at all.
But
So
it's
depressing.
dude. I'm gonna show you a picture real quick because this shit is so fucking crazy looking. You're like, there's no fucking way this thing would ever exist. But it's a fucking city inside of itself.
Okay, I have seen that actually.
Looks like a
That's so
arena.
dumb.
It is so
That's
dumb
so
because
dumb.
like when you
What are
start
the
talking
legs?
about, I mean, they're like
tennis courts or something. What
no.
is that?
This is way bigger than you're thinking.
Yeah.
This is way bigger than you're thinking.
I'm
Like
pretty
a
sure
regular
that's-
cruise ship
that's
is like
in
the head.
Yeah, that center
You
is
know,
probably like the size of like Miami.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy big, dude.
Does he have any feet? How many feet?
Have you been there?
How many feet? Is
Shut
it?
the fuck up.
I don't think they
14.
measure things that big in feet.
14.
Yeah. 14 feet. Dude, it's
It's got to be at least 25 feet long.
it's called
for sure.
Pangea.
Yeah, it's 483,000 feet long.
Fuck out of here.
$8 billion. So it's okay, maybe we overdid how big it is,
Yeah.
but it's 1,800
Couple
feet
hundred.
long,
600
2,000
meters?
feet wide.
600 meters.
Mm,
I don't know.
Yeah, that
what
thing's tiny.
Meters are, but.
Yeah, fuck that turtle, dude.
little ass turtle.
But it's like, dude, Abu Dhabi and all them people do crazy shit with money.
So
They're just like,
that's-
think of something. Yeah, we can do that.
well, at some point you just run out of shit to do, and you
Dude,
just get bored.
they're
That's how you
architects
end
are
up
little
riding
kids.
around in a Ferrari with a cheetah in the passenger seat.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
That's how that
Seriously.
happens.
Yeah, what haven't I seen on Instagram? Cheetah in a Ferrari. Let's do that.
That shit is going to be on your feed. Like, look at
Oh,
your
for
Explore
sure.
page right now. It's
yeah,
on
it's
there now.
good,
It should be listening.
yeah.
It's
No,
crazy.
they
but,
get wild over there, man. They
but
just
like,
get bored.
yeah, it does not matter. Like, he has money made, but like, does he? Like, I don't feel like you just turn off your like instinct to want to like see or apply your knowledge to something. So like, what I'm curious what he is doing with his mind outside of combat. Like, does he have another passion or a hobby? Like, obviously, you have kids now that I'm just now finding out.
I think
but-
that's
just a
probably what it is.
woodworker.
I think he's just like probably ready to just be like, all right, normal life.
He builds chairs.
what is he now?
just
Like
really
31
into
or
painting.
something?
Probably.
He's just really into painting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or he's like Ron Swanson building chairs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said that already. But
That's what I'm
That's a
saying.
good
I was
joke.
like,
He always steals
piggybacking.
your jokes.
he does,
I
man.
know.
He waits till I say it under my breath, and then he's like, "Oh, I got that one."
dude, I'm not gonna
Anyway.
lie. I thought maybe you had said that, but I wasn't sure if I heard that.
Yeah,
and I
no.
was like, damn, that is a good thought.
he was like, I heard you feel it and think it, but I know you didn't say it.
Yeah.
Nope, I said it.
It's fine, dude. I come
But
to.
yeah, he's like 30 something.
Yeah, he has literally his whole life ahead of him. And I don't know if his knees are fucked up or anything like that, but if he can walk and not be in pain, wow, he has got a life ahead of him.
Are these like real little post-it notes from people? Or did
Yeah.
You guys, who is that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was a weird
from
number
David
to
Van
use.
Horn.
They said easily top 7 podcast.
Yeah, fucking taking the...
Yeah.
Not like top 5,
shot.
top 3.
No.
Just say top 10 at
Top
that
7.
point.
Dude, I mean, if you're
It's
talking
alright.
about in the
Top
world,
7.
top 7,
we're
that's
probably
pretty good.
ranked
Yeah, that's
seventh,
pretty
so
good.
it's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
top 7.
Yeah. But yeah, it would have been nice if you just hit the...
It's
then.
cool. It's fine.
Yeah.
Y'all are the top 13th podcast I've ever listened to.
Yeah, so we're 13th?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
That straight
fucking...
ankle ain't gonna
That's
work.
David.
Well, we have a top 5, which is a little different today versus a normal top 3. But the subject is so fucking massive that you had to adjust the numbers a little bit. So today's top 5 is going to be best actors. And I'm just going to clarify before we get any trouble on this. You said back best actors. So there's no actresses on my
See,
thing.
actually, let me correct that. I don't know if you know this.
Okay.
A few years ago, they like changed that. So now it's like actors is both
Is
actress
both?
and actress.
Oh,
actors
word?
And
Well, my
actresses,
list
which
is-
is kind of weird to me because you think how
Okay.
all the crazy shit going on,
Yeah.
they would
They
be like,
would
oh,
go-
no,
they're
we're not
separate.
actors, we're actresses. Yeah, I found that out because I saw like I don't even remember what it was. I was reading something and it was like the actor, whoever, and it was like a chick, and I was like, wait, what? That's an actress. And then somebody was like, nah, they don't do that anymore. It's all
That's
just actors.
wild.
So you just call it a female actor and a male actor, which is really weird,
well,
right?
all of mine are male actors.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
That's what
Right
I
off
went
rip,
with,
I can
too.
think
I
of
was
a few
like-
girls that I thought were like amazing, but I didn't add them on the list because I thought it was the other one.
Male actors. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that's the thing now. I didn't know that till like probably 2 years ago. Pretty crazy.
Interesting.
It's like that with stewardess too, isn't it?
I don't know. Is
It's
that
not-
Steward.
What was the old
Steward.
thing?
steward and stewardess?
Oh, I thought they were called stewardess.
You
All
thought
of
the-
I didn't know
the
that was a
men were
male
called
female
stewardess?
name.
I don't think it's supposed to be.
Hey,
I
I'm not
think
on flights a
people
lot.
use it
I don't
that
know,
way.
dude. I'm just like, hey, I'll take a water. Like, I don't know. Just lucky they even look at me. I'm like, okay, cool.
That.
All right, so we're gonna go.
You're a problem.
So we normally start from that edge and then come this way. So we're gonna do honorable mentions. Your number 5, 4.
I just
Oh,
got
man,
five.
I don't have an entire
honorable
list.
mentions.
Oh, dude, just do whatever you're gonna do, but don't say your number 1. We float around and then
So
we
we're
end
saying
with
our-
everybody's
our bottom
one.
4
Yeah.
right now, and then we're gonna say our last one.
Yeah.
I don't even know if I have 5. I'll figure it out.
Just start off
I have-
wherever you're at. Do you not want to go first?
I'll go first.
Okay.
But I'm not going with number 1.
No, your number 1
2
we're gonna
through
save.
I feel like everybody's gonna have the same number
Okay.
1, or
Oh, okay.
a few
Yeah,
people. are
there's
gonna-
only
Okay,
one.
okay, okay,
There's
okay.
one guy, right?
We definitely won't.
We're all on the
Okay,
same
wait,
team.
hold on.
There's
Let-
2 people. I think
There's
everyone
one
is
guy that's
put-
going to be on all of our lists.
Okay,
so.
okay.
There's 2 people. I think.
Hold on. If we're gonna do that,
This is
then
tough.
let's all just say the first letter and don't say it yet.
Wait, of
but,
what?
But
Then
if
we'll
it-
all know. That'll give it away.
I know, but hold on. I'm gonna get to a point. If we all have that same person, that is out of the list, and now that every
Well, you can't take it off the list.
It is. It's God tier. That is.
Not if he's
you're-
the GOAT.
Yeah, he's the goat.
Well, yeah, but then that means everybody
Listen to
agrees.
somebody. Hold on.
How do you not? You're.
I think we all know who it is.
Yeah, everybody but Hilton.
It's going to be funny if we're all on completely
Hey,
different
I already
page
know
right
who
now.
like 3 of his people are gonna be. So it's like his list is gonna be
yeah.
fucking
Me
dog
and
shit.
Andrea talked about this before I left the house too, and only really came up with 2 people.
No,
2
you
people?
got more than that, my guy. Think about it.
Dude, of all
like-
genres. We're not
Yeah.
just talking about like I fucking die for you, man. Not like that kind of acting.
Well,
like
I've got a lot of
any-
great movies that are like my favorite movies of all
But
time.
nobody that
the
reoccurs
actors
in-
in those movies
Yeah.
weren't necessarily like the best actors that made a whole bunch of others.
But this is your list. Isn't you're not speaking for everyone on the planet. You're speaking for just you. So maybe that is just for you. So just say your list.
Okay. Should I give you one of my
The
favorites?
Rock.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
probably one of my favorite comedian actors, for sure, Jack Black.
Ooh,
He's on the
Yeah.
list.
Yeah.
Top.
Okay.
He's got to be on the top 5 list.
All right.
That's a good one.
That is very good.
Do I go through the whole thing?
All of
You
them
go
are-
through all of yours, but don't say number one. Then he goes through all of his,
Five
doesn't say
and
number
two.
one, so on and so forth. Then you go back to you and you do ones.
Dang. Tom Hanks made some fire movies.
Tom
That's
Hanks
a
is a
good one,
banger.
too.
I mean, what all kind of qualities are we going on? Like pure.
Okay, does
acting
everybody
skill
want me to
set?
go first? I think I'm gonna have the biggest list. You want me
Yeah,
to
he's
just
You're
go
only
first?
supposed to, what do you mean?
He's got
They're
like
only supposed to
20
have
fucking.
five.
He's got 20.
There's no bigger
You
list.
have
100%.
you have a top 5, but
Are
then you
these
have
just,
honorable mentions that
like
didn't make
your
the
favorite,
list.
just
Yes.
that you like, or
Yes.
just
Yes.
like
I think we should
skill
just do
wise,
five. This is a
best
lot.
actors.
Yeah.
So
Your
you're
list
saying
is
name
always
like,
like this.
You're
I want
saying
you to
name
know,
like 5
this is
people, and then
always-
we're gonna name our 5.
This is
Yeah, but
always
listen,
how
but
his
listen,
list
but
goes.
listen.
This is
But
always
listen,
how it goes.
I'm probably
Because
just
I'm gonna
overthinking it.
I'm gonna tell you my honorable mentions, and then
Fucking-
I'll say my honorable mentions, and then I'll let you go back and finish your top 5. But you'll see why they didn't make a list, or the reasons why it's honorable. Like, I wanted to mention this, but it didn't make my list. Okay.
Well, I mean, I think they'll understand if they're watching.
No,
Like,
the listeners do, but
no, I'm
clearly
talking
this
about,
is a hard
like, I don't know,
topic.
like if Kiefer Sutherland's
I
watching, he'll be
fully
cool. Like he'll
understand.
get
oh,
it.
okay. Well,
Like
I'll
Al
just say
Pacino.
some of mine. Any comedy with Jamie Foxx. Like, that's specific, but that's why it's an honorable mention, because it's like not every single
Jamie
movie.
Foxx.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, but specifically the comedy versions of it. Like, he does Ray. I didn't watch
How
that.
can you only
I
have
like
one
comedy.
version
Jamie
of
Foxx is my favorite. Jamie
Yeah.
Foxx.
You'll see what I'm saying. Like, mob movie.
Now I'm more confused.
Dude, how are you guys confused on
Just go.
I
Just
think
keep
maybe
going.
it's not everyone else. Maybe you should be like, hey, it could be me. All
Okay.
right.
Continue your.
I'm
Just name
very
it
not
top
confused at all.
5 best actors of all time, in
Like-
your opinion. Go.
Yeah, y'all don't get
But
how
when you
honorable
say
mentions
best,
work.
You're talking
Because
about
we're not
like,
doing
the
that.
most
We're doing top
skilled
5.
actors.
Well, then do it however y'all want to do it then.
Top 5.
Y'all are the ones having a hard time knowing
Let's
how to
just
do the
discuss.
list.
Okay, go ahead, Cody. What's the rest of your
No,
honorable
go
mentions?
ahead. I'll let y'all go.
Yeah, what
No,
you
no,
got,
no,
bro?
go ahead.
No,
No,
Jamie
you're doing
Foxx.
honorable
We're waiting
mentions.
on you. Comedy, Jamie Foxx.
no, go ahead.
Only part of Jamie Foxx got it. Not even all of them. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go on.
What else you got?
What else?
What
you
is
Go
it?
ahead.
I'll wait to hear
Do some
y'all.
honorable mentions,
I'm
though.
not doing mine now.
Oh
I'll do my list
God.
when it gets to me.
Adam
and I'll do
Sandler.
just my list.
Adam Sandler. All right, there's 2. 2 of his 5.
Only because there's a sticker of Adam Sandler right there.
Or no, you said 3.
Respect
You said 3, right? You said, yeah. So
Shout out movie
No,
Three
Adam
of his
Sandler's
Shouts
legit.
out.
So he has only got 1 more, and then he's going to stop before his last one, right?
You have 3
Yeah,
already?
you're starting to
He's
get
done 3 so far.
What were your 3? I
Jack
heard.
Black,
Jack
Tom
Black.
Hanks, and Adam Sandler.
Oh, word.
Those are some solid actors.
He's-
I don't know if it's
I feel
necessarily
like maybe
top
movies
5 or
just
not,
ain't
but
your
Will
thing.
Ferrell is way up there for sure.
Mm.
Will Ferrell's really fucking funny. All of his
Yeah.
movies are great.
And, like, I guess we didn't clarify on this either. Like, they don't have to be in movies. They could be somebody that just has never done movies. Like, just did TV. Like, fucking Joey from Friends. I don't think he ever did movies. Matt LeBlanc, has he been in a movie?
Yeah, he's been.
But, like, you might think, like, he is a great actor. I don't know. Like, whatever your vibe is, there's people that are just not in movies.
Gotcha.
But I guess when you said the list, I was like, oh, just movies in my head. I was, like, thinking of
Yeah.
all the movies.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking about
That's what
people
I
who are,
think.
like, good in different roles is what I think, I
Yeah.
guess.
yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking too.
Go ahead there, Casey.
You know, I don't think this is one that anyone else is gonna say. I really like Joe Pesci. I think he's a really good actor. I think he's got some pretty cool shit. Joe Pesci's good. Jim Carrey. Jim
Jim
Carrey's
Carrey's
hater.
solid one. That's a
obviously
hater,
like
yeah.
the comedy, and then like the Grinch, he killed it. And then I
Oh,
don't know
The
if you guys
Crush.
saw number
He can-
23. Did
he
you guys
can
see
do
that
it.
number
I didn't get to
23?
see that one. Or the...
That's-
Isn't he did Butterfly Effect? Is that him?
Nope, Ashton
No, sir,
Kutcher.
it's Ashton Kutcher.
Oh,
But
word.
the number 23 is really good. It's like the first time you get to see him in like a horror style movie.
Yeah, Jim Carrey's the
Or
shit.
thriller, I guess.
Yeah, he's an all-time goat for sure.
Tom Hanks, same thing. And then I don't know how you didn't say it, but Leo DiCaprio.
Yeah, he's
That's-
a solid one.
That's your top...
That's 4.
Okay. That's crazy.
You don't agree?
No, I'm like, that is a... Like, honestly, I thought on our list so far, there'd be, like, names that maybe people just are sleeping on. But I feel like all these are just, like,
Yeah.
obviously
there's a lot
crazy
of
good
really
actors.
good ones,
Like-
though.
Yeah.
There's a lot of really good ones, though.
was
Well,
thinking
I mean, look,
Morgan
we're all
Freeman,
so
but-
different. I thought maybe y'all would be throwing out names that I'm like, oh, damn.
yeah.
He's like Oscar-winning.
Yeah, like Shia LaBeouf. I would have been like, oh, I wouldn't have
Thought
thought because
about
he's just
that.
not in a ton of fucking movies, even though he is a big name. Or like Austin Butler.
Dude, he
Gerard
killed it.
Butler?
He killed it.
He killed
Gerard
that
Butler,
movie.
fucking. You're like early 2000s. You're like that motherfucker crushed a lot. Like what is that? Citizen.
Law-abiding citizen.
Law-Abiding
Dude.
Citizen was fire.
One of the greatest movies
Such
of all
a good-
time.
That's
dude.
top 3 movies of mine.
Yeah.
Top 3 for sure.
Yeah, because you're like you have no idea where it's going. You're like what?
Yeah, I've never seen that.
What?
Yeah.
It's on, I think, HBO Max. You need to watch it.
I'll take a gander. I probably won't, but
Probably not.
I will.
Dude, you're gonna be happy. You did.
It's the guy who played Dexter.
Number. Oh yeah, still haven't started watching that show either. Number 5 for me is Leonardo DiCaprio. It's a banger.
Pretty low on the list.
We're moving this around a
4
lot.
is George Clooney.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Hitter.
Damn man.
3 is Ryan Reynolds. I think he's a fucking killer. And then number 2 is John Candy.
Yeah, I could see that.
That's solid.
That's like an old school
Why
one.
am I blanking
love
on
John
what
Candy.
he looks like? John Candy.
He's like
the
planes,
automotive.
trains,
Yeah,
automobiles.
yeah, that's right.
Automotive. He's an
Big
automotive
fella.
That is a good fucking.
All right, what else you
Top
got?
10,
Phil?
let's go.
guy. Top 25. Come on now.
I'm gonna run through my honorable mentions,
it.
even though
Yeah.
y'all are being bitches about it.
I would
But
say
I'm being
go away.
I'm being
But, yeah.
specific on some of them because it's like I
wish
I
you
like
would.
them in these type of roles, not others.
Okay.
Maybe like mob movie De Niro, any mob movie he was in, Heat or Casino.
What's the other guy in Casino?
Pesci, I think, was in it.
No, the
Al
other,
Pacino?
like the main.
I know who you're talking
He's
about.
in that, and then
He was the
what's
fucking
the other
guy
gangster
in.
movie I'm thinking of that's like really similar to that one?
He's like, oh my god, there's helicopters. They're like listening
Yeah,
to
yeah.
us, and we're moving. Fuck, what is that movie called?
The opening line is, "All my life, I've always wanted to be a gangster."
Yeah.
Damn, we just talked about this the other day when we
Yeah,
were playing
no.
that game at your house.
Why the fuck are we blanking on that? That's like the biggest mob movie probably all time.
I don't know. I can't think of that guy's name, but that guy's an incredible Ray Liotta.
Ray Liotta.
Oh, yeah.
What is the fucking
He's an
movie?
incredible actor.
God, why is this?
We need a cricket sound.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Dropping the
Are you
ball
looking
hard.
that up?
I'm trying to.
Come on, Jamie.
Yeah.
Goodfellas.
Worst
Goodfellas. Fuck. Yeah. That's a fucking
That's a great movie.
amazing movie. Rom-com Matthew McConaughey. Dude.
Good one.
I don't think he's that great.
Are you fucking kidding me, Cody?
I don't think he's great enough to be in a top 5, but like
Next.
he can knock the shit out of
I
it.
want to hear this.
You didn't like him
Pretend
in
like you didn't say
Interstellar?
that shit.
Interstellar, did you see that movie?
No.
Oh, you better get your fucking
I'm not
brain
big
ready
on, like,
before you
space
watch that.
movies.
Nah, this one will blow your fucking mind. But
Okay.
your brain's got to be ready. You got to keep up.
Eddie Murphy.
It's tough for
Eddie
him.
Murphy.
I was
Hell
gonna,
yeah.
He was number
Yeah,
6
yeah.
on my list.
Comedy, Mark Wahlberg. You can also do serious ones, but he doesn't do a lot of them.
The Lovely Bones was pretty good. He was in that.
The Gambler, super good.
Yeah. But we're just talking comedy.
Yeah.
Comedy Mark.
Robin Williams. People
Yeah.
sleep on him,
Yeah,
dude. He
dude,
did.
Robin
He was
Williams
like
was a
Jim
great
Carrey
one.
before Jim Carrey.
Robin Williams is a really good one.
Mrs. Doubtfire.
Yeah, I
Like,
think
how did you even know? That was our first introduction to like, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
and now it's he set trends for sure.
Yeah.
He was in Jumanji
You said he
too,
said
wasn't he?
trans.
Yeah, he wasn't.
That was a hitter.
Yeah.
Speaking of, I was very surprised by the new Jumanjis. I'm not gonna. I thought they were gonna be terrible.
I
thought
think I
it-
saw the first new one.
Yeah,
because there's like 2 or 3 now,
There's
right?
two.
I will
Yeah.
tell you though,
Yeah.
it can get confusing because you're only seeing them who they are then, and then you're like,
Yeah.
oh, that's Jack Black.
Yeah,
That's
I
the-
thought it
I,
was
I do remember seeing the
thought it
first
was
one and being
pretty
like,
good.
oh, that's pretty, you know.
yeah.
I thought they were gonna ruin it.
Martin Lawrence in the 2000s.
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah,
Blue
he put out
Streak?
Blue Streak. I was about to say,
Dude, Blue
so
Streak,
good.
fucking, and there was another
Fire.
one that was really similar with the fucking white guy with the mustache beat him because he thought it was a bee. It's
Oh,
like
man.
fuck.
Life was good.
Life,
Life
fucking
was another
amazing.
top movie of all time.
Denzel Washington,
Yeah,
Yeah.
another fucking banger. Training Day, who doesn't know that?
Morgan Freeman.
Christian Bale.
We still haven't gotten your top 5 yet?
No.
I'm not a
Damn,
huge
son.
hype train for Christian Bale. If I'm being honest,
That was my all my honorable mentions.
Okay.
that was him.
All right.
That was
now
it.
we can
Now
start
we
with
go
your
Yes,
top
yes.
5.
And this, I feel like my top 3 are locked the fuck in. The other 2 are just like, I was explaining to you before they got here. Like, the people that are on my top 5 list, I will watch a movie because they're in it versus the content of whatever the movie is. So, like, if it's a superhero movie or if it's like a Jason Bourne type movie, I don't care about the movie as much as I care that, like, I know they're going to kill whatever the movie is. Like, but I would not watch the movie if it was well written without someone else. Like, with someone else as the main character. Ryan Reynolds. That's my number 5. Number 4, Ryan Gosling. Like the whole Blade Runner shit, or Run, or Drive.
I'm not sold on either of the Ryan.
That's fine.
Dude,
Ryan Reynolds in Deadpool, like that witty
I
or
didn't think-
free
I didn't
guy.
think that was that
Free
good.
guy fucking bangs, dude.
I did want to throw in Andrew Garfield at some point because I think he is a pretty good actor. He's young, but he's killing it.
I thought he.
Andrew
Who was
Garfield
the
was the
fucking-
Spider-Man, right?
Yeah.
He was Spider-Man, then he did Hacksaw Ridge. Did you see that? About the dude who won't kill
I
anybody?
don't watch war movies.
He was,
Oh,
I'm not into war movies at all, but he killed that
I
role. He
didn't
played like
see
this
it.
southern guy that like refuses to kill, so he's just the doctor, or not the doctor, but like the
There's-
what do they
Medic
call
or
it?
whatever.
Medic. Yeah.
There's movies like that I really want to watch because I hear really good things, like the
Very
Saving
good.
Private Ryan. Like I hear really good things. I just
Oh,
can't get.
Keanu Reeves. How do we?
Keanu
Damn,
Reeves.
Keanu. Fuck, that's
There
a
is some
solid
good
one.
ones
Yeah.
out here, aren't there?
My
Point
number
Break and The
3,
Matrix.
and it's because he was like,
Patrick Swayze.
dude, fucking Patrick.
Come on.
Dang it!
Fuck, there's some
bro.
good
What
ones, dude.
Chuck Norris.
Somebody's gonna
Damn,
be like,
Sidekick was such a killer
shit,
movie, dude. That old Chuck Norris
Fuck,
one.
man. Walker Texas Ranger was a hitter too,
yeah,
man.
dude.
Holy shit.
It is. It's
Stallone.
Yes.
Connor in Roadhouse. Probably gonna be a really good actor. All right.
See, I had Jake Gyllenhaal in there because he's been in some really good
What
movies,
are
but
these
I don't.
fucking movies you're watching,
Yeah,
Cody.
you're about
Prisoners?
Like, The
You've never seen
Notebook,
Prisoners?
Cody, these
Dear
are-
John.
Bro.
Is Channing Tatum
These are
on your
some
list?
soft
No.
ass fucking actors, Cody. None
Dude,
of these
you-
actors are like action.
Watch
stars for
Prisoners
sure.
and tell me that's a soft movie.
Okay, Bubba, go ahead with your next.
Yeah.
You need to throw Wesley
Go ahead, what's
Snipes
your
or
number
somebody
3?
on there. To
But number 3 is he was so
The
good
Rock
it
on
felt like
both.
he would have CGI in his movies, but there was no CGI in his movies. Like they were before that time, and that's Jim Carrey. Like he could play, like The Mask had a lot of like shit where they played with it, but it was animation on film. It wasn't CGI. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, I mean
Like-
they had CGI with like Star Wars, but yeah.
But it was like different back then. Before it was like really computer animated type shit.
Yeah.
It's like Roger Rabbit
Wasn't
type
in the
shit.
age of like the
Yeah.
action. Yeah, I get what.
But
you're
he was so good that you
Carrey's
believe no matter what the fuck he was
Yeah.
doing, like that was him. It wasn't him doing a role. It was actually him.
Yeah.
Number 2, and this motherfucker is just so quick with whatever. Damn it! I just thought of another one. And then, okay, I'm adding him as my number 2 as a slash.
That's
Go
like-
ahead.
So, these two people are this fucking good at the same time. Jason Bateman and Vince Vaughn. They are so fucking good,
Jason
dude.
Bateman, I think edges that quite a bit.
Now, I think he's the new Vince Vaughn, even though they're both like similar in age. But Vince Vaughn is just like he can burn you. Say anything to him, he'll burn you right then. You're done. You're toast. Like
Hang
fucking
out
Neighborhood
a lot.
Watch was killer. Ben
Yeah,
Stiller,
that was a good one.
the fucking alien dude. Like the whole fucking movie was a banger. That's my number 2.
Damn, Woody Harrelson. Nobody said.
There's so many fucking good.
Yeah, there's lots of great
There are
ones.
a lot of.
So we're just gonna all
Good actor.
name the best actor of all time now. I
Yeah,
guess?
it's the same guy, right? We're all on the same page.
I don't
Except
think
for-
so now.
we're
I've heard
dumb.
some names out there, and I have a different number 1.
None of
No,
us
you
named.
can't- you
None of us named the one guy though.
You can't,
Yeah, correct.
You
I
can't
don't think
not
it's
say
him.
he's no
Who
one's
am I
better than
fucking
him.
missing,
No one is
dude?
better than him. I'm sorry.
Yeah, yeah.
Who is him?
Okay.
Johnny Depp.
Johnny Depp, dude, all day.
Y'all are being serious?
As the best actor, you're fucking insane.
Oh,
Who the
As
fuck
the
do you
best
have
actor.
over Johnny
Better one than
Depp?
that.
Tell-
I got a better
okay,
one
Who do
than
you
that.
have
hold
over
on,
Johnny
hold on.
Depp?
Better one
Y'all
than
both have the same number
If
1?
Johnny Depp wasn't your number 1, how the fuck did he not end up on your list at all?
I thought about that, and I was like,
How could he not be on your list?
Because I would rather watch other movies by those actors.
Name
than
a bad
movies
Johnny
See,
by-
you're
Depp
talking
movie.
about personally though.
Isn't
I'm talking
there one?
about best
Hold on,
actor.
Hold on, hold on. I'm
Name
going to
a
answer
bad
your
one.
question.
I mean,
I'm
Is
talking about
it,
who is the best actor of all time.
okay, we're
I'm not
getting the
talking about,
ones.
like,
That's the whole
people
fucking
that you
point.
like.
But you said name a bad movie by him.
Yeah, go
Now,
ahead.
we haven't seen all of them clearly. Like, you've seen a couple.
Of Johnny Depp movie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I've seen, like, maybe some staples, but I
There's
didn't
some
see
that you
some of
didn't
his
like?
later work.
Were there any that you didn't like? That
There
you
were
just
some
like,
movies
"Ah,
that
this
I
is a
was
trash
forced
movie."
to watch where I was like, I wouldn't watch this by myself because somebody else was watching it. And I had to watch it with them. But it wasn't because of him. It was
Did
like,
he do a
it's,
bad job at it.
I mean, it's like those types
Why
of
not?
movies where it's like,
Why not?
it wasn't that the job was good or bad. It was like the point of the movie was weird.
I just want to hear y'all's number
Yeah,
one.
go ahead.
I'm curious.
What kind of bullshit do you
Go
got?
ahead.
on
Well,
your
ours
list,
are not
dude?
going to match. I can
No,
tell you
yeah.
that.
What the
Go ahead.
fuck?
And
Yeah,
just-
what the
hey,
fuck?
I'm going to tell you now.
Yeah.
Your list didn't have any of the people I thought it was going to have.
Really?
Yeah, because you have like 3 left, and I'm like, I don't know how you're going to pick your one now. I already know your one, but it's like, how'd you cut the other 2 off?
I get where you're. I think I know where you're talking
Yeah.
about.
But also,
it's time for the reveal, though. We don't have to be
yeah.
secretive anymore.
yeah, I know. But one more, hold on, one more question.
Alright.
Wasn't there
Maybe it is.
wasn't there like a Johnny Depp movie where it was like chocolate?
Yeah,
Willy
it was a
Wonka.
Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Yeah.
No. It was
Willy
about
Wonka.
like getting
Oh,
drunk
Wonka.
in Paris or something.
The what?
There was a movie where he.
The Rum Diary. It's
Okay, I thought it was
It's a Hunter
called
Thompson
Chocolate
book.
or something. Yeah.
There is a movie called Chocolate.
See,
I don't know if,
I don't even
I don't know
know.
if Johnny
I'm
Depp's
so
in that
out
movie
on
or
Johnny.
not, though.
Because
I don't know.
But I also
It's
got
like a
off
movie
his
that
train
came out
when
in,
he
like,
started
the
doing the
90s
pirate
or
movies.
2000s,
Like, I don't
early
vibe with
2000s
those.
probably.
Pirates of the Caribbean. I mean,
Chocolat.
Pirates of the Caribbean were fucking hilarious. I loved him in all of those movies. I mean, he
I just
killed it.
didn't like how Disney pimped him out. Like, let him do his one-off and that be it.
Yeah.
Y'all should have killed him off in the first movie. Let him be a legend on that.
I don't know, man. He's the GOAT, dude.
I do think he's
the
really
guy.
good, but
He's the
I'm
guy.
not going to go see a movie
Fear
because
and
he's in it.
Loathing. Come on, bro.
I didn't
I
get to
just
finish
think
that.
I think no matter who you guys name, if I were to say
Edward Scissorhands.
you have-
You're going to agree he's great.
yeah, I'm gonna agree he's great. But if I were to say, hey, you have 1 minute, give me 5 different
Rum
styles
Diary
of
was
characters
good,
that person played, I think it would take you over a minute to think of that. I think you could go to 9 out of 10 people and they could tell you 5 different characters that Johnny Depp played.
You're making a good case.
I know
I'm not
for
gonna lie.
sure.
That is a
Like,
good case.
The
I
people
get
you
it.
were talking about earlier, like if they're in the movie, I'm gonna watch it because I know
Yeah.
it's gonna be a good movie. That's Johnny Depp. Like it doesn't matter.
But I
what
will
movie
tell
he's
you,
in,
if you're talking
it's
about
gonna be a
character
fucking
work,
hitter, dude.
Jim Carrey is better than...
No, not more diverse.
Nah, dude.
I can name probably, if I were to sit here for 1 minute, I could probably come up with like 4 different styles
Carrey's
of characters
solid,
that Jim
but-
Carrey's done.
John Depp's got him.
Well, I guess this is just personal preference, really. That's all it
I don't-
really
I think
boils
the
down
world
to.
would-
Yeah, I mean, I think that's what I think.
Be a
at the end of
large-
the day,
Go
that's
ahead
what
for
these
your
lists
number one.
are.
Because it's crazy. I'm going to fucking hate you, but go
Yeah,
ahead.
no, it's Nicolas Cage.
Yeah, of course it is. It's fucking
100%.
dog shit, dude.
100% Nicolas Cage. Bro.
That is the worst
What?
number one.
And I love it, man. And I
Literally
love
a meme is known as playing the exact same character in
You-
every single movie. Don't get me
Yeah.
wrong, National Treasure, dope. Gone in 60 Seconds, dope.
Dope.
Great.
Hella dope.
Pig, amazing
Dude,
movie.
Nicolas
Mandy,
Cage is
amazing movie.
Nickelback of acting.
Yeah,
It's
absolutely.
the
for
same
sure.
thing. Rinse,
Absolutely.
wash,
yeah,
and repeat,
he's
bro.
definitely that
And
guy.
he fucking kills at it.
National
I'm pretty
Treasure
sure
is
his
a great
last like
movie, and
5
so
years
is
he's
Gone
been
in
known
60
as like the
Seconds.
biggest like crash and burn.
Yeah, no,
actor.
100%. He bought way too many watches and then just like he went super.
Hold on, I
broke,
thought
but-
De Niro was like that because he's been taking a lot of B movies because he ran out of money from what I heard.
De Niro?
Yeah, he did like Bad Grandpa and like fucking...
I wouldn't
The
call that a
Internship
B
or some
movie.
shit.
That's a,
No, that's like a. That's.
I mean, I
still
didn't
like
watch
a-
it, but I heard like it was
let's hear your
terrible.
stupid number one.
Leo.
Oh yeah, I mean, I can see where you. I
It's
see-
not diverse.
No, I think
He
John-
plays pretty
But
much
he's
a
not
guy that's
King or
always
Johnny
coming
Depp.
up. No matter what movie he is, he comes up from the bottom and goes to the top, unless it's like eating Gilbert Grape.
And he's definitely not as
Or
cool
Gatsby.
as Johnny Depp either. Like, just
I mean,
as a
he's
solid,
great.
like,
He's
He's
my
not
number
as
two.
cool.
He's my number 2. Johnny Depp's my number 1. Only because
No, I know. Like that's what I'm saying. Like everybody was gonna say he's good.
but only because all right. If I was
It is wild that before
It's
we started
crazy.
this, that y'all thought we were all gonna have the same one.
because I thought y'all were smart.
I just didn't think there was a chance that there's anyone to edge. Like, he's
Good
the GOAT.
Lord.
Like, there isn't anybody else.
Only because of
I mean,
the
Nicolas
the
Cage,
diverse
though.
thing. Like, okay,
He's up there,
here's my
alright?
thing. Right now, name 5 different types of characters Nicolas Cage played.
Oh, dude, that's a lot.
Go.
Though. He's
Go,
done
go.
a
I mean,
lot
he's
of
done all
shit.
different
He's
kinds of
done
shit.
everything you
Okay,
can
so go.
imagine, but he plays
I mean, you want
himself in those
movies?
characters.
No, I want like different types of characters. Go.
Murderer,
Yeah, murderer. He's played
trailer park guy, himself,
Trailer park guy.
Raising Arizona. You're
Oh,
a
yeah,
fucking
yeah,
retard.
yeah.
We go over this every damn time you bring him up. I'm telling you to watch him. That's your favorite actor, no? That's his
Yeah.
best movie, dude.
I don't.
Okay,
think
what
so.
about Leo? 5 different types of
I
characters.
just told you he plays the same thing. He's
Nah.
done 3 characters.
I think
okay.
he's had quite a few different characters.
He's done 3
Titanic
characters.
guy,
He's done
and
3.
also
Gilbert
kid
Grape
that
was
he killed.
different.
Okay, that's 1.
All right, so-
Number 2, Great Gatsby, rich guy.
Yeah.
Number 3 is going from Gilbert Grape to the Great Gatsby. You
Catch
do
Me If
the
You
climb.
Can.
I think
That's
Great
all 3
Gatsby is-
characters.
Wolf of
Catch
Wall
Me If
Street.
You Can was really, really
Right?
good.
He was
Wolf of Wall
nothing
Street.
and then
Catch Me If
became
You Can was
a rich
another
guy,
big
right?
too.
Catch Me If You Can.
Yeah.
See, but
Yeah.
The
He was
thief
nothing
guy?
and then became rich.
See,
Go
the
ahead.
reason I think Johnny Depp's number 1 is because I think almost everyone in the world, if you were like name 5, would be like, okay, I got you. He played a pirate. He played an Indian. He played a mad, whatever you want to call the crazy fucking lunatic.
Hunter
and,
Thompson.
and Alice in Wonderland. You know what I mean? Like then he played Tonto. You know what I mean? Like he played a gangster in multiple movies. You know, he's played so many diverse
and killed it. In
also,
all of them.
Also, has been in multiple cartoons like Rango.
Rango? He played the voice of Rango.
Yeah, look, I'm not opposed to him at all. This is just like Johnny Depp. They just threw him in this role because he's like
a wizard
from
the.
Which I think he crushed, but for whatever reason, got bad reviews that he wasn't the best. Like the guy that took his place is better. I don't agree.
I didn't even watch it.
And what?
The new Fantastic Beasts.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like the new Harry Potters, basically.
Because of the whole situation.
But I thought was weird because I thought he crushed it. I watched the movie.
It was just because of what was going down. Is that what happened?
Yeah.
Probably. Did I hear too? They're putting him in for the new Pirates of the Caribbean.
I saw a rumor.
I saw something about that too.
Is this the new Fast and the Furious? What number are they on?
They're up
7.
Man, I've been getting caught up on the Fast and the Furious lately. I was pretty far behind. I've been getting caught up in the last week.
I'm on the one where they're in Tokyo.
Fast 5 is good. They're up to 9 now.
I'm gonna be honest.
Like there's a F9.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I'm gonna be honest though. I'm not like everybody talks shit about him. How like awful they got. I'm a fan of quite a few. I thought 5 was good. 7 was good. I was not a fan of 9. I was not a fan of 9 at all. But 7
was
like the old school.
7 was when like Paul Walker died, so that was kind of cool because like you could tell that they like.
Does he die? He dies in the movie.
No,
they lead to it though at the end of the movie.
Yeah, they kind of like.
Yeah. That's when they
you
split.
could tell
but in real life he died before the movie started.
Before the movie was done
released.
Yeah, it was like
they were still filming when he died.
His brother played the rest of the parts, and they like CGI'd his face over his brother's face. Yeah.
Have y'all seen? I know this is like a weird spinoff, but did you see the new Wakanda? That is really good for them to lose the main character. It is a very good movie.
What's y'all's take on like the Marvel universe?
It's not that I don't think they're good. I think it's just too much to keep for me.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
Because there's so many different. There's 15, 20 different stories.
And the way you have to watch it.
It's not just movies. If you're not watching the fucking Marvel TV shows, you
bro.
lose out on like what the fuck
really
is going on.
It's too much time.
Yeah, I don't got time.
But I'm a fan. I'll watch the movies.
I mean, the few that I've seen, I think they were good, but it's just for me to sit down and be like, okay, you got to watch Iron Man 1, and then you got to watch Avengers, and then you got to go to Captain America, and then Avengers 2, and then you go to Guardians of the Galaxy,
I'll watch a
and then you go to
Batman
Wakanda, and then you know what I mean? It's just like
I'll do the Avengers stuff because I like seeing it all together, and I think it's funny, and they do kind of the like backhanded, like that's fun, you know.
I will tell you this, like it is cool to see somebody put a universe together. That's never really been done before. Like you have movies that are like
Johnny Depp
George Lucas.
Well, what I'm saying is like
created an entire universe
exactly
in his own brain.
But I mean, other movies have done that, but they haven't done things where I'm showing you one character, the movie's completely about this guy. I'm showing you another character, the movie's completely about this guy, and then after like 7 or 10 movies, they're like now they're all together in one movie. Yeah. Star Wars is like they did that, and back in the day they did spin-off movies, but they were not successful, and they weren't like they showed the movie with everyone in it first, basically. And then they're like, oh, we're going to also do the reverse thing. So it was like cool.
Collabs are big right now.
Yeah.
We're into that.
I do like the concept of like when you hear like...
Little gadgets here collabing with some people suck.
I like the theory of like when you see movies that you didn't know like maybe touched and you're like, oh, that's part of that. Like... I was watching somewhere where the author of The Matrix was saying that Terminator was the Terminator, and then Neo is like the son of John Connor. So it's like The Matrix is the sequel to the Terminator series.
That's
like,
a lot.
Right? And then another really good one is like The Grinch is the prequel to Nightmare Before Christmas. If you really put the stats next to each other and lay them out, it looks...
actually watched Nightmare Before Christmas.
Oh, it's super good, I think.
I'm not a fan of those like puppet looking things.
Tim Burton type like animations.
Yeah, I'm not into that.
They're tough. Some of them like the Coraline and shit like that, but I hear the theories are really good about it.
That first, not the very first one, but the weird, was it Chicken Run? What's that one?
Oh, you're talking about the claymation one?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
It was fucking...
Wallace and Gromit.
That was a sequel. I think the first one was called Chicken Run.
In the beginning of every single fucking movie.
As
a kid. That was
I
always
don't know if I ever saw
I never watched it.
But I do know about it from the previous.
I was never a fan of like that like
the weird... No,
like, I don't know.
I get that. It is wild, like when you understand like how much they move, like how every single fucking picture is taken. It's like holy shit. But
Seems like there's easier ways to do it.
Now.
Sure. No.
It's like how South Park existed. Like
Yeah, construction.
back in the
paper
day.
and all that.
That's insane.
Yeah.
yeah, no, there's too much to do. That's too much. You know.
It makes you really feel like they really wanted to be successful because they were willing to put in the work. Nowadays, anybody, like, I don't think there's going to be a grind like that nowadays.
Yeah.
You know, like, even if you're like a soap person, like, I'm going to make bars of soap. Now you can get that shit mass produced. It's like, well, you didn't really grind as hard as you thought.
Yeah, but because of that, now there's like 800 other people who've got
Yeah.
the same exact shit going on. So
Yeah.
now you
Exactly.
really have to do something unique to stand out amongst that. Like, why do people want to buy your fucking
That's
candles
true.
when
Yeah.
everybody else has got the same ones
Yeah.
from the
Yeah.
same factory in China? They've all got just a different label on it,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, there's an opportunity to stand out for sure, but it's just the other way instead of.
Yeah. It's like how.
Yeah.
When everybody looks the same, how do you?
For sure.
It's tough.
Damn, that was a good.
Just gotta listen
fucking-
to your heart, Cody.
Yeah.
It's in here.
Yeah. That was a good list.
There were some good actors in there, man.
Yeah.
That's for
Yeah,
sure.
the fact
I
that
forget-
neither of you had Johnny Depp on your
Fucking-
list at all
I fucking-
is absurd.
The amount of people I forgot
Just didn't even
about,
dawn
bro,
on me.
Like,
Yeah.
couldn't you know? Like that's. There's so many people.
You know what we
insane.
could have did that I think would have been like a better list because I think it would have narrowed it down and been more decisive is like duos in movies. Because you got people
Seth
that do.
Rogen and James Franco.
Yeah, dude, you got
Bam.
people or Adam Sandler and his crew because he does every fucking
Yeah,
movie.
yeah.
Or
Leo and Johnny.
Leo and Johnny did a few.
Dude, I've talked about this before. How dope would it be if they made a sequel to What's Eating Gilbert Grape? And it's like 25 years later, and he's still taking care of his brother. And then at the end, his brother dies. You know,
Dude, they should do that as like
Wouldn't it be great?
because they've aged.
yeah,
Just
it would
let them be their
great.
age now.
Bro, it would be great.
They have
Yeah.
the time.
They should like also talk about like some shit that actually happened in their real lives
Tolerance.
in the movie and like act like, oh, that was crazy what happened with your ex-wife.
Yeah,
He's like, yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
Some good ones.
I don't fucking know, dude. What do you guys got on this card coming up this weekend?
I don't even know what the card is.
Brandon Moreno and Figueroa 4.
I'm done with those fights. if
The
I'm being
amount of-
honest.
Really? They're so good, them
They're
two.
fun, but like I don't know. I'm just done with them. I don't know.
It's crazy. Somebody put out a stat that said the last time Davidson Figueroa had a different opponent was when he was 32. He is 35 now.
Yeah.
Goodness.
I do like Kai Kara France and that.
Dude, I love
in
him.
that weight class. I really like
Yeah.
watching his fights. He's killing it.
But then you got to think Moreno's fought other people. He fought Kai Kara France.
Yeah. Did he
I don't
finish
want
him, or
other
did that go to decision? I don't remember.
I think he finished him, didn't he?
I thought so.
I mean, he could have.
I
don't
thought
know.
so because you were like, I
remember
think we were
there
riding
was-
for Kai.
There
on
was a
that.
round
I mean, I
where
love
Kai looked
Moreno.
good. There was. I remember specifically a round
Yeah.
where Kai looked good, and I was like, "Oh shit, he might pull this off."
Yeah. It sucks when you really like a fighter. It's a weird train of thought to think this. It sucks that you like somebody and you want them to win versus, or like a team you want to win versus you want a good fight or a good match or a good football game. I hate that. Like, I'm trying to reconfigure my brain for that. Like,
I just want everybody to have fun.
well, I want it to be like an entertaining fight. I don't want it to just be like, yo, Connor goes in there, smashes everyone all the time. It just wouldn't be that entertaining. It'd be entertaining what he says, but like, if there were just only dominant people all the time, it wouldn't be that interesting.
See, I don't know. I honestly wish I could see a run of Gordon Ryan this year. Just literally tap everyone in under 30 seconds in every match he does.
That's
have
like,
this
why don't
conversation a
you?
lot.
Everybody.
It is a good point. Like,
We
why
have this
do you
conversation
not?
a lot.
I want to see that. I would love to see that. Like, I would love for him to just sit down.
Do you think that's what you would do if you were him?
Yeah. I would just wipe.
Hey, I would just go
everybody
get the easy.
Yeah. What would be
paychecks.
the
Boom, boom, boom.
the counter to that? Because you're doing it, people would stop watching it.
out. No, I'd be like, this is how fucking easy this is. Look how good I am.
Yeah, there's that. But I feel like the entertainment factor is just.
But I also feel like Nicky Rod showed that like you definitely can tap him. He's just got to
Did
be.
he show that you can?
Did you see it? Everybody says he broke his ankle. I don't think he legitimately broke it. It did pop, but like it showed that like
something
Gordon
up.
can be caught lacking. Not saying that he got out jujitsu'd. Technically, he just didn't pay attention to his foot.
I think he just didn't want to be there. I think if they had a rematch and it was like, hey, get ready for this match, blah, 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 I think it would be a completely different match.
Yeah, I'm not saying that he would catch him in the next fight. I'm saying like it shows that he can be caught.
Yeah.
Depending on the
Under
opponent,
certain
maybe he sleeps on
circumstances.
somebody a little too much, and he's like, "I'm gonna fucking crush this guy."
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, for sure.
It would be cool to see him go on a run, but it's like you also want other people. Like I want Isaac Michelle to fucking crush this year.
You know who I'm pumped to watch is Andrew Tackett this year. I think he's
Andrew Tackett went on
fucking Tackett,
bro. I think he's gonna. This is a year where he's.
I love all of them,
fuck
bro.
Everybody up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Level Black has got a sick ass team, dude.
Jesus, yeah, they don't fuck around, bro.
He's about to finish that buggy choke.
Mm-hmm. What up, bid?
Yeah, that entire ADCC weekend, watching Andrew Tackett at the Open before ADCC was probably one of the better runs to watch. Like he crushed everyone they put in front of him, dude.
Everybody.
I wish we could have been there in person for that because that's what y'all are saying. It just like people way bigger than him, and he just fucking
anybody
crushed
didn't matter,
dude. Watching him
smash all day long,
and it was his game plan, or you think he's just that good? Like he could just go with any game plan and beat anybody.
He just seemed like just a game dude.
Just forward.
I mean,
like,
he fucking tapped Big Dan.
Yeah.
On the show. Like, people forget about that.
Yeah. Yeah, he's just very aggressive and very forward the whole time, constantly throwing shit at you. And it was really cool to watch him beat the shit out of Jacob Couch, because I don't like Jacob Couch, so I was really glad.
See, I need to go back and watch the matches, because I have flow, but...
Yeah, Jacob Couch's false reap, he
had zero chance.
Didn't have anything for Andrew Tackett with that. He shut it
Jacob
down.
looked scared that whole match. He literally looked scared the whole time.
That's wild.
I wonder if something's going on, maybe, at that time.
Maybe he's got diabetes.
No, Jacob Couch looked good the rest of the day in his matches.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Have they fought before?
Smashing everybody
I don't
in front of him. I think that match was in the absolute.
Yeah. Because I think they are.
Yeah, they're in a different weight.
Pretty
bracket.
different weighted. Yeah. Like Jacob's got to be close to 200.
Too far off though.
Yeah, Andrew's he's a lot bigger than you think.
They're probably within 20 pounds.
I think we saw him outside. Like when
Andrew Tackett's he's a bigger guy than what he looks.
Yeah, he does not look big on camera at all.
Well, I think he gained a lot of weight since the show too. I think he got like a lot more stuff since then. But yeah, that's who I'm pumped to see the most this year. To be honest, is I want to follow all the stuff he does.
Yeah,
it's kind of weird. Like there's been such a lull in like big tournaments and matches right now. Like there hasn't been anything going on other than the UFC like Invitational 3.
Yeah, there's a lot of prior to ADCC.
And then it's always a huge fall off.
Yeah. No.
And the next one is February 25th.
That, like what are these guys like Gordon gonna do to keep us like all excited for the next 2 years between now and the next ADCC?
You got to start doing those like weird super card things where it's like he's fighting somebody more than once in a night, or like
multiple people.
Do a best out of 3 or something. Same opponent. Somebody that just doesn't get tapped. You know? Like he has never tapped Lucas Barbosa. Never. He's beat him several times, but he's never tapped him. Make it to where like Lucas can beat you, but you have to tap him.
Start on Gordon's back.
Yeah.
Give him advantage.
We just need Ryan Aiken versus Gordon Ryan. That's what we need.
We need Ryan Aiken versus Craig Jones is what we need for real.
Well, the first one we need is for him to beat the shit out of Jacob Couch.
Good matchup.
Yeah.
I want him to
say your thing.
I want to see him beat the shit out of Jacob Couch. Is what I want to see.
Do y'all not like Jacob?
I hate Jacob Couch.
Really?
Yeah.
What is your thing against him?
I just think they he's like kind of the baby of Flow, and I feel like they push him and they put him against.
That's not his fault.
But they
I don't necessarily have anything against Jacob Couch.
They put him against these fucking whack ass dudes that they know he's gonna beat, and they're not gonna line him up with a match that they think is gonna be a good match because they don't want him to get beat. With Gordon, everyone knew he was gonna get beat, so it wasn't like, oh, this is gonna ruin what he's got going.
With that being said, though, they're kind of doing like the Patty thing. Like Patty is not gonna ever be the best fighter in the world ever.
No.
He's going to be one of the most entertaining forever.
Yeah.
So it's like Jacob is never going to be the best guy, and that's no disrespect to the guy. But I also don't think he's that one of the most entertaining either.
No.
But he had
a great like backstory.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
During the time that like all the stuff was going on.
He blew up in COVID too.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, why haven't they set up a match between him and Andrew Tackett on Flow? Like, that'd be a dope ass match. A lot of people want to see that rather than him versus some random fucking name you've ever heard of. You know what I mean? Like,
it's a good point.
Put a match against him and Ryan Aiken. Put Ryan Aiken on there.
Did you like? This is not a joke. You should manage people.
I know.
You could be like Ali Alabaziz or whatever.
I don't know. Ali Abdulaziz.
Whatever his fucking name is.
I told Ryan he should for sure try to push that match because
Yeah, I think that'd be.
That's
Dude,
a match.
push it for him.
That's
Be
a
his
match.
manager.
That's a match I think
is a
Ryan would.
manager.
I think Ryan wins that match fairly easy, and I think that because of his name, even though I don't think he's one of the best people right now. I think because of his name and how hard they pushed him, if he goes on that show and beats him,
Yeah,
that's
that'd be a
game changer
really,
for
really
Ryan.
big win.
for sure.
Even though Ryan,
Which is crazy.
Ryan's
The springboard.
Yeah,
Ryan
some
has beat-
crazy good
Ryan
people.
has beat people way better than Jacob.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, for
crazy.
sure. He's
So-
beat way bigger names.
So
than
it's
that.
like, but unfortunately, the way it is, I think beating Jacob Couch on Flow
Will do
would
more.
be the biggest like.
Now, do you
push.
think that would be the platform to be like, what's up, Craig?
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
after that.
What
yeah.
you got on my 40?
Yeah,
I think
I could
so.
see that.
Yeah.
I think.
Man, what
It
a
makes a big enough ripple in the water that other people in that kind of same,
yeah.
level would know what the fuck was going on.
Now, do you
at
think
least.
there's like a noticeable difference in why Chase isn't blowing up as much as Ryan is?
Chase took a little bit of time off of competing
Yeah.
with like some health issues and stuff like that.
Because I've seen him compete not as frequently, but as good.
Yeah, yeah.
There's no like I wouldn't say,
is a fucking
dude, and fucking Chase has
animal.
tapped Ryan in the finals of.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chase
even
is a
think of that
full-on
fucking-
gangster.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's like, I wonder if they were given the same platform, would Chase not be as successful because he's too nice? Because Ryan's nice too, but he looks like the fucking
I don't know,
guy
'cause you got
from
like
Street
your-
Fighter.
so.
You got like your Mikey Musumechis and shit. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I don't.
That's true. Yeah, but people are watching Mikey because they want him to lose.
That's why watch
I would
it.
never tune into a
Yeah,
Chase
don't do
match
that.
to want him to lose. I would want to see Chase always win.
I think he could be the
Yeah.
good guy that everybody likes. I don't know.
Yeah, he fucking killed it. The EBI, the return of EBI.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude,
Yeah, I
and
think
fucking
I
Elijah's
think there was just a minute
6-0
where he
this
wasn't
year
able to
as a
compete.
black belt
Yeah.
so far.
Elijah's
Crushing
gonna
it.
do some wild shit this year. I
Yeah,
think.
Elijah's on a fucking.
And then
tear,
Josh
dude.
is about to fight in February? Or is that the end of this month?
I think
Oh,
it's
I'm
February.
I'm not sure.
He has a super fight in South
Maybe it's
Carolina.
February.
February. Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, the all of the black belts are killing it.
Dude,
Yeah.
it's insane, man.
Yeah. And then Justin's preparing for something.
I heard.
He's getting in
I've
really
heard
good
some-
shape.
I've heard some rumors of
Yeah.
him considering maybe having a fight. I don't know if
Oh,
there's
really? He's
anything
going back?
I don't know
That
if there's
would be
anything
cool.
confirmed,
Yeah,
but
that would
Yeah.
be
I've heard some whispers of it here and there.
I saw like a little
Which,
highlight reel
man,
and
good
I didn't
luck.
know he
Good
was
luck.
on
I don't know what weight
Island
bracket
Fights.
that is, but
Yeah.
if you're in that weight bracket, good fucking luck with
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
I don't know. They're all doing crazy things. Does Tori compete?
I don't think she does too much anymore. But
Really?
I would love to watch her fuck some people up. To be
Yeah.
honest.
Yeah, Tori's a gangster, dude.
I know
You
she's
never
got
rolled with
like a
Tori.
lot going
The
on.
last time I saw her compete, like in person, was at the Naga I competed at, and like they all took belts, but
Yeah.
Sean broke somebody's foot that day.
Yeah, yeah.
Like legitimately, it broke his foot, and he couldn't walk, and they had to get paramedics and stuff. But he got into the move, and I swear I remember him being like, "Are you sure you want me to finish this?" And the dude was like, and he broke it. It's like, well, that was dumb.
All right.
And it was super fucking quick. He immediately sat, got into it.
Yeah.
I mean, it was within 10 seconds, and he's like, you sure?
Yeah.
I was like, well,
That's just another
okay.
level.
It'd be cool to
That's
see him
another
compete. It'd be cool to see Tori compete. I know Tori's got a lot going on with like the stuff she's trying to do in life too. You know, she's
Word.
got like I think she's like a realtor, right?
Yeah,
Trying to she
she's-
does like realty and stuff
Yeah,
like
she's
that.
a hairstylist and
yeah.
a real estate
So
agent.
she's got a lot of
so
stuff she's focused
God
on.
damn.
So, I don't
Those
know.
are two.
competition's not her
Those are
main
well,
focus.
3 industries where it's like you need dedication to the
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, yeah.
That's crazy. You can do all 3.
And then you know,
That's a big boy.
It's your big boy.
I would TP him.
All right. That sounds wildly sexual.
TP.
I'd TP him. Okay.
TP him.
TP.
Well,
That song, bro.
oh yeah, I remember that being the
Yeah.
footage
Yeah,
for the
Instagram.
TP on the last
He's
South.
like, this is the only one I could find.
Yeah. That's
So
crazy.
good, man. I think that shirt's sick.
I'm probably gonna
Try
finish the TP next weekend if y'all want to see it.
What is that one at? Naga?
Yeah.
Naga over in
Word.
Dustin.
Oh, dude. Oh, yeah. Y'all are fucking going down to see Eddie this weekend.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
Tomorrow we leave.
Yep, headed up
That's
to Atlanta to
wild.
see
I'm
Eddie.
competing at Naga next weekend, and
Hell
then
yeah.
I think I'm gonna compete on finishers. Got a super fight offer on finishers, sub only in Pittsburgh. So
Pittsburgh.
Damn.
You been up there?
before, yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah, I'd like to do it. It's just, it's a long way to go, a lot to do. But I know Pat and Darby are trying to get on the card as well. So if they can get on, then it'd be a good one.
Now, when they offer shit like that, do they cover the fare to get there? Or
no, I'm sure they do. Like for the big name guys, like Grace was just on it. Grace Gundry.
Oh
was just
yeah,
on
word.
it, and she actually lost to Alex. Did you see that?
I did see that.
Yeah. So
Alex who?
Alex Enriquez.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
Alex is
Dude, she's
another one
doing big
that's a
things
fucking
too,
gangster,
dude.
So I would imagine they probably cover like that level of people once you get to that point. You know what I mean? But yeah,
Damn. Well, you get there, bro.
trying to.
A lot of people are on the way there on our team.
Yeah.
It's been really wild watching how quick everybody's come up over the last couple of years.
Yeah.
Everybody works so hard, man.
Yeah,
They're
it's
so
crazy.
dedicated, dude. They're so motivated.
It's wild because like I see gyms and like nothing happens at certain gyms and then everything happens at other gyms and you like wonder where the differences are. But it's like a lot of it is competing.
I think that, and I think, like with our gym specifically, like whether it's like Josh or Derek's or Sean's or whatever, I think it's a lot of it's because like, dude, if you take a week off and come back, you're getting your ass beat by the people that you were just even with. You know what I mean? Like you can't afford that. Like, so I think that's a big part of it too, because people are like, damn, man, I had my wedding, we went on our honeymoon. I come back, everybody's beating my ass. You know what I mean? So I think that's a big part of it. Like the progression is, like he said, it's just so quick, and we're just constantly going over new things, studying new things, trying new things. So like, you just have to be there, like, or you'll get left behind really quick.
And then it's also like when you're in our gym, this is no disrespect. It's like hard to level up because the level is so high. So it's like when you level up, you are truly that level.
Yeah.
Which I feel like drives people to be like, I can prove I am actually this good because when I am this good here, it shows.
Yeah.
Like versus you may be somewhere else and you get a belt because you've been there long enough. Or something.
Belts with our guys are definitely completely different. Like I've been to a lot of different gyms. When I travel, like I constantly drop in gyms, and belts with our guys is way different, man. Like it's crazy.
Yeah. Well, I brought up our gym because I wanted to do something for our gym that I feel like shows like our appreciation to you guys and like maybe what y'all mean to us. So I'm gonna step out of the room real quick and I'll be right back.
Okay. We'll be
Go dur.
Yeah, you're gonna take his time.
What's up with your shirt, my guy?
This brand is they're
It's
just
a wild
aggressive.
shirt, bro.
They're just aggressive. That's all. Yeah. It's old school shit though.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie though. I remember being a kid, like
already know what
around
you're
the
about to
time
say.
that happened, right? So I was in 6th grade when it happened. I remember watching the second plane hit live, but like shortly after that, there were like little fucking paper targets exactly like that everywhere. Yeah. My neighbor's kid, who couldn't have been but like 6 at the time, was just like blasting Osama bin Laden with a pellet gun.
Yeah. It's aggressive.
I'm coming in with it, but I need you to close your eyes.
Yeah,
You're gonna
close your
close my
eyes.
eyes.
Eyes are closed.
Take the camera out.
All right, so you can open your eyes now.
Go ahead and open them.
Oh, what?
Let's go.
Damn.
Sick.
That's fucking sick, dude.
So this
Hell
is
yeah.
the cover of the graphic that's on the wall now.
This is the cover of the
Nice.
graphic that's on the wall now. Is what Cody just said.
Oh yeah.
Because he's
Oh yeah, you ain't got no
mic.
mic. You need a mic.
Looks like
Damn, that's sick.
Sick.
yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
Hell yeah, that's
Damn,
dope.
This is
Shit's
badass. Is this from the same guy?
Yeah,
that
Parker.
made yours?
Yeah.
At
Damn.
Sparker on Instagram, but
Damn, let's go.
Yeah,
It's a
dude. This
fucking
is
hitter,
killer.
dude.
dude, I remember me and you were having a conversation in the gym, and it was in, I think September, because I have a note in my phone, and I wrote on the note because we were talking like the things we could get for the gym to like level it up, and one of the things I wrote was a sign, and the other one I wrote was cameras.
Yeah.
Like, so you could get footage after like open mat or something and be like, yo, I pulled this sick shit. Can I see it? And maybe
Like when I TP you, I can go back and like we can
Yeah.
record it and post it on Instagram.
and And I remember writing that down, but in my head when I initially wrote it down, I was like, oh, get a neon sign for the window.
Oh, yeah, that'd be cool.
Like Kuzushi Club Open or something.
Yeah.
But then, like, we came across him, and I was like, yo, we'll get a sign made for us.
Hell yeah.
And then when that happened, I was like, dude, how fucking dope would it be if we did the logo and made it into a fucking sign? And he's like, I have an idea on top of that. He goes, let's make it 3D. That's why your shit is raised.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, that's fucking awesome.
And he just started doing, like, that's the first time he ever did it with lasers. So that's laser cut, the raised emblem off of it.
That's cool. Hell yeah.
That's fucking bitching, dude.
Yeah.
Thank you guys.
Yeah, you're welcome.
That's fucking
dude.
awesome, man.
It looks crazy good. Like, I remember when he dropped it off, like,
Dude,
2 days ago, he dropped it
fucking-
off, and he's like, close your eyes. And I was like, all right, this is already a big reveal.
Yeah,
so I was
yeah.
like, this was bananas. And he pulled that out, and, like, the way that it's raised and that the edges of the actual logo are black makes it look like it's just, like
protruding out.
yeah,
Yeah,
just,
like it's
yeah,
popping
just-
out off of it.
I'm like, dude, that shit is fucking crazy. I cannot wait to show Derek.
Yeah, that's fucking sick, dude.
Hell yeah.
Shit's gonna look fly as hell.
Yeah.
Damn.
You're going to have to get some sort of way to mount it, but it's got the hanger on the back. So, it like, this is hanging on one fucking cheap-ass thing.
Well, it's like a drywall screw.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
all. They're not.
Yeah.
They're really not that. Like,
Yeah,
it's got a
no,
little
I
bit of
know
weight to
that.
it, but most of them things, most of them drywall screws hold like 50 pounds. So
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
you're
Yeah.
pretty
Though
straight.
this one holds 60. That's obviously not 60 pounds, but, like,
Yeah.
that would look so dope in that spot right
Yeah,
above.
that's gonna be fucking incredible, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy. And then when we
Fire.
do, well, we're going to have team training here
Yep, in March.
at our gym, right?
Yep.
Our team's going to see that shit.
Damn. Hell
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
boy.
fucking dope.
Fuck
Yeah, team training's gonna be fucking awesome.
Yeah. Dude, fucking several people have hit us up about, like, Chase is going to come on then, supposedly.
Nice. Yeah, let's go chase
He
Hannah.
stops
Yeah.
running.
Maybe he can shit before he comes on.
Yeah. Jeez, dude.
Yeah.
Where are you at, dog? You're a dude.
All right, man. I think we're going to wrap it. Is there anything you guys want to plug before we get out of here?
Yeah, come to Kuzushi Club Pensacola.
Yeah.
Come have fun. Jiu-Jitsu's awesome. You come for a whole
Jiu-jitsu
week
is
for
awesome.
free. Try it out. You ain't got nothing to lose.
Try it out.
Yeah,
Try it out.
right. You got nothing
Try
to
it
lose,
out.
man. It's a whole week for free.
Yeah.
Come see if it's something that you're into. Come check out Andrea's stuff. Wild Hair Wellness. Her movement classes, breathwork classes that she does. Follow us on Little Guy Jits. If you got any jiu-jitsu questions, hit us up on there. Ask us, and we'll try to make a video and answer your questions.
I think that is so cool that you guys do that. Like, it's like an actual responsive page. It's not just like we're putting out what we think is cool.
Right.
Like, you're actually answering the community.
Yeah, and we get a lot of people hitting us up asking
lot of
questions, and then
questions,
like
yeah.
that's
Yeah.
where most of the videos ideas come from. Is
Yeah.
like somebody hit us up and was like, "Hey man, we showed like how do you do this or how do you do that?"
It probably also helps that, like, in a way that they can be anonymous.
Yeah.
Because, like, not everybody knows who asked you this question.
Yeah.
So maybe they feel embarrassed, like, yo, I should know this shit by now.
Yeah.
But I can ask them. I think that's a really good thing that you guys
I
do.
think what's cool is the amount of people that like aren't little guys that are
Yeah.
that are about it, because they're like, dude, like the fact that you guys are doing it to people that are bigger and it's working means that if I do this, I'm now saving like on my cardio. I'm saving a lot of energy, a lot of strength, because like I'm now doing it your way. So when it does come time to kill or whatever, I got it, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that's been super cool. A lot of people have been like, dude, I'm not even little, but I'm just gonna keep watching y'all shit. So that's super cool.
I really like that it's so welcoming too. Like, to speak on like us being there. Like, I'm a transplant. He kind of never really had roots anywhere. He's been to other gyms, but he never really set
Right.
a home location, and this is really his first home location. Like,
Yeah.
speaking from my side, like, it's the most welcoming gym I've ever been a part of, and I didn't feel judged by anybody, and I only felt like everybody wanted to level up or level me up or take from my game so they could give me some. Like, it was like the most welcoming part I've ever been a part of. Yeah.
Hell yeah, that's it, baby. That's it.
Yeah, man. We cultivate that that kind of vibe on purpose. You know what I mean? It doesn't happen accidentally.
Yeah, and it doesn't feel forced. It doesn't feel like you're wanting somebody in there to sign a contract.
No, not at all,
You
dude.
know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
To speak to our other sponsors, if you are not in Pensacola and you are in Foley, Alabama, Panacea Martial Arts, it is a family run now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Congratulations, Tony.
Yeah, he had
baby.
a new white belt.
Okay. White belt.
A black belt and a purple belt made a white belt.
That's...
It's family run gym. They teach all ages, anywhere. I think they start off at 4, and they go to like till you die. You know what I'm saying?
All the way up.
Yeah.
All the way.
Rich
Shimleski
from A Lifestyle Experiment fucking runs the nogi classes every Wednesday. The beginner nogi and the advanced nogi right after that. He also has gear. If you want to order some from him, you can get nogi shorts, rash guards. I think at the beginning of this year, like maybe in the first 3 months, he's going to start releasing gis.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah, and he's doing T-shirts too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
that's all ALEFL.com.
Yeah, so check him out on Instagram at alifestyleexperiment.com or Rich, if you can figure out how to spell his last name.
Good luck with that.
Good luck. If you can find his page,
say it right,
dude,
really.
you know what he should do? If you can find his page, his personal
Give
page,
some away.
and
Yeah.
give
Or do like a discount code.
yeah, give him a discount code. Like that's a fucking move right there, dude.
Yeah, let me tell you, man, it's fucking rough.
Now with all this training, you're gonna get hungry.
Yeah.
Where can they go, dude?
Hit up Rustic Spoon, baby, down at Emerald Public Brewing Company. Rusty Strain is an absolute killer. He's the man, and he's also a great golf coach. He's been helping me with my golf swing lately, which has been sick. So, if you guys
I
are,
heard you've been working on lots of golf stuff lately.
man, I've been
He's
putting
gonna go
some
pro.
work.
Fuck yeah, healthy.
Yeah, it's tight. I got a tournament this weekend actually.
Hey, all right, bro.
So,
good luck, man.
But yeah, so go hit him up. Go check the boys out. Go hang out at the truck. Great people down there. Amazing food. If you haven't been down there, super easy to find. I believe they just started their Instagram page for the food truck. It's Rustic Spoon FT or something like that. But you can just plug in Rustic Spoon and all their stuff will come up. So yeah, definitely go check them out.
And they're super creative with their menu. Like, I feel like they probably do like 3 different menus a month. Mm-hmm. And some of those, like, he has a monthly menu, but then like 2 weekends out of the month is a specific menu that is completely different.
He never runs out of ideas, and he loves expressing ideas through food. So I mean, he does not run out of stuff.
They just did a Dungeons and Dragons menu.
What?
I don't know, like the fucking show at all, but like it all plugged in right with the show.
I think it's a game.
Yeah, it's a game. It's not a show.
Well, they're releasing a movie like in 1 month.
I think it's just a game.
Well, it's about to not be just a game.
It's okay.
Okay. And no, it's cool. No, and I got 100%.
Yeah.
If you're looking to get some ink in your skin, dog, go check out Chauncey.
Yeah.
Chauncey at Sacred Grounds, man. Fucking hilarious dude. Always got the great vibes in the room, playing some banging music. Great art down there. He's so fucking funny. His Instagram is at Chauncey. Or you can find him through Sacred Grounds, which I'm not 100%. Is it at Sacred Grounds or at Sacred Grounds Pensacola?
I think it's at Sacred Grounds Tattoos.
But yeah, and there's a bunch of artists down there as well, located in downtown Pensacola. So if you're looking for a new artist or looking to get some new ink, definitely go check him out.
It's sacred.grounds.pensacola.
Sick.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then Chauncey is just at Chauncey. So yeah, if you're looking at that or looking maybe to get some new artwork, definitely go check some of his stuff out. He's an absolute killer. So, hell yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Good shit.
That's going to be it from us from the boys today.
The boys.
Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah. Thank y'all for coming, man.
Yeah, man. Thank you guys. Appreciate the sign.
Yeah, always.
It's fucking awesome. Thank you guys for taking the time to do the podcast in the middle of the day to work around my schedule, too.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Appreciate that.
For sure.
Fuck yeah. We love you guys.
Luckily,
man.
none of us have real jobs.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. All right. Well, thank y'all for coming. We appreciate it. For sure.
Hell yeah.
Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for listening. We're getting the fuck up out of here. We love you. Yee. Hey.
Yee.